Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma Bemeti Garafur Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma Bemeti Garafur Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma Bemeti Garafur Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma Bemeti Garafur Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma Bemeti Garafur Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma Bemeti Garafur Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma Bemeti Garafur Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Kaja Guma Mianko. Bobie Ansah. Berma Bemeti Garafur Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Keja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma Bemeti Garafur Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Keja Guma Mianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma Bemeti Garafur Kube Puntimpunasi Sokode, no Akanchra Katabin say you, what you can say. Kwabena, Keja Guma Mianko.
Another 8.6 million Ghana cedis on directors remuneration alone. This represents about 87% increase over the previous year's expenditure. Directors remuneration, 8.6 million Ghana cedis. If you are to compare this to the previous year, this represents 87% increase over the previous year. This simply means that Ghanaians were charged a mismanagement fee to deliver the collapse of the central bank. The Bank of Ghana further claimed to have spent a colossal 357.9 million Ghana cedis on banking supervision expenses for the year 2022 alone. The report further disclosed that the Bank of Ghana spent a whopping 67.9 million Ghana cedis on computers expenses alone, whilst communication expenses also amounted to 32 million Ghana cedis. Communication alone, just to meet the press, they spent 32 million Ghana cedis for 1 year, the year 2022. The report further disclosed that an undisclosed expense of 287.8 million Ghana cedis was paid. Undisclosed. They could not account for 287 million Ghana cedis. I beg to ask, is the central bank the Ministry of National Security? It's only the national security that can announce an amount that is undisclosed. So an amount of 287.8 million Ghana cedis that they have failed to disclose to the auditors begs for certain questions. We also saw in the report that the Bank of Ghana indeed spent an amount of $2 million on gold watches alone. I don't know who they bought the watches for, whether it's for the governor and the deputies. $2 million only on watches. Perhaps the more troubling fact is that, having brought the Bank of Ghana to this terrible financial state, the governor and his deputies have found it prudent and expedient to invest $250 million, representing almost 3 billion Ghana cedis, on another head office building somewhere at Ridge. In our circumstances, this is the height of insensitivity in the management of the financing of a troubled country. A country that is in a major crisis. You have decided to award a contract worth $250 million, representing approximately 3 billion Ghana cedis, for the purposes of getting yourself a new head office. We believe that this is insensitive and it is not right for the governor of the central bank to go into this expedition at this time. The Bank of Ghana's illegal printing of money is responsible for the depletion of Ghana's external reserve, which resulted in the unprecedented depreciation we saw in the year 2022, which obviously is the main cause of the hyperinflation of 54.something% we saw in the year 2022. It is important to state that the governor of the Bank of Ghana breached Section 37 of the Bank of Ghana Act 2012, Act 612, and Section 60 of the Bank of Ghana Amendment Act 2016, Act 918. In fact, the governor breached the laws of the central bank, which calls for urgent action against the governor of the central bank. An estimated 850,000 people were further reported by the World Bank recently that this singular act of the Bank of Ghana has pushed them down the poverty line as a result of the hyperinflation that the central bank caused in the year 2020.
The NPP cannot be underestimated. You know it, I know it. They've been in existence for a long time and have been changing their names up till this day. The nature of who they are. Listen. Munjir. The nature of who they
are. Wednesday. Jumamre and Druso. And the Munina Ase. Yamamunina amo ane area aya Edenkema. Let's go. You know we are here. We are in charge. We are in control. That's right. Hi. Don't mind me, Anybody be one you know? Alexander Kwesi, what do you say? Say next week, no, 50 years. Oi. Been more poor. Been more you know. I want for you know. I want for you pa. I want for no pay money. I want for a pia. manfo pia eba egu so eba hey 28 August na Kwabena so na me so ma puan bio egu so yako yari tutu ya na nsa na kwantu foriko yari tutu ya na nsa na kwantu foriko yes so yari ko kina my fe so ona ya betra da yari tutu ya na nsa na kwantu foriko and yenu apeni Kwesi Pratt Jr. Enya 70 years. Yeah. Ni Ivan so no 23rd August. Maybe 28th August. So and then yenu Penny Kwesi Pratt Enya 70 years. Wow. Massa. Okay, so we have Kwesi Pratt Jr. picture here. Senior big uncle. Now, in fact, said any pictures it here no. Ushianwa yeah. The hoarding pa 70 years. And Eugene Yako appears on here 27th August. Okay. Good show. Indi baby bia ura Kwesi Pratt ewo bia no. On behalf of Accra FM, Citizen Show, Class Media Group, CMG, Baba Kwesi, happy birthday to you. Onyamenfa afe emeka umfie ho. Ni ensai en celebrity o age ewa ahoden mu. Yaka de ahoden kwa na ohia ho. Samre de ahoden kwa na ejakwasi ohia ahoden kwa ahoden de obedi de nyame adom kakra bi ze udru ba bi se kura no aya na adidie kura no osisem ucho huye na ya jakwasi so eya enhama opehama green kontomre sabi ya no fa Kwesi Pratt opehama yana ma ne ho aya den no kontomre ne eye livesy ene wo pepa wo de yedru se ono bibi ti se salad leaves ope kontomre ope leaves ya ankasa no ma ope pa ope leaves ana ya no so who say uyusu leaves e de ye waduane a bitter leaves lettuce green pepper momo green leaves midase on say uyusu ama unjini ntem o ma akokora ntem da bia we are young uyo bia ni di basabasa na da bia o ma ama etimiu te se boma ana ayoyo ana se ademe etimiu pa green tea so ye green tea so ejakwasi pe green ye onu so ope ye no so ope ena leaves aba we obi outai ewi leaves aba wo hwe ne sa emma wo pom sisi so kama we leaves aba Emma Bobie, please, are you one of us? Ehefo peso busa dey. Eriana peso busa. Me a part of Moses say. Tire mu an. Fidelia meka a kire na ai Uncle Kwesi the entire 70 years ne ho odin na me kire no. plantain mo odi nuane green ama aha ti ye nyina yan wo hye ankokwasi baby a obi ano happy birthday oh happy birthday 70 years nyame ayebi wapem so bia che pa nyame no ye na yenyini yenya wo mfie ye bi na yeso ye wa ahoden se ya na erade enche ye continent no. All right, thank you. Citizen case higher heights movement. All right, madam nyina say enra na me ye adwuma bi mesemo mo offices near other places. Just listen to me. Enra na me ye adwuma bi na enana pani bi frɛ me kai me sɛ Kwabena wagya baako wom na me so ma men check it na me nye. All right, so and that will be my last message to Ghana Bar Association, my opinion segment, and that be my last message to Ghana Bar Association. And we know Mate say yes ya boafo Ghana Bar Association guy no ye nua no mate say enra no obi ni me di nkomo say okodi nkomo baabi say asam o kan no say de citizen show ye atwenase no onka biu na wan hu ni ye onhu ni ye da ba ni eso mo ma Akufo-Addo award no Matis a Ghana Bar Association my Akufo-Addo award, right? I've heard something like that. So Omo an award. But Saudi way, even Rawlings, military junta, even with that one, yeah, hubi. And a paying a penny pa biwo Western region frame. Was Kwabena enra na me in fact nipa ne ohene o se enra na me follow na uja ba kuwom yeah okay Africa Bar Association the man awards okay probably they don't what they have been buy they don't need sika ya no yeah Akufo-Addo or for mine sika no their quarter award sa ade omudi sika ya no just to keep it for Nchirima no na ye na naji ye say ye na ye say nkwasi ade a omo adi na ebi ni JB dankwa. They have tried all they can to whitewash him, but now mummy nhwe saade we minim se obia kai saade we but mummy nhwe then ask yourself say even under military rule the military never invaded your parliament. Your parliament. That is where or minor your sovereignty. Yes. And under Akufo-Addo,
I told you. The soldiers are in now. The soldiers are taking position. The clerk, what a day. What a day. What a day. What a day in the history of Ghana's politics. The clerk has been escorted. The clerk has been escorted. The clerk has been escorted out by police men and the NDC minority, the NDC caucus. The NDC caucus are trying as much as possible to get the military men out. The military, I must say, at this point are being very professional. The mace is also being taken out. What? I never thought a day like this would ever happen in Ghana's parliament. But here we are. The mace has to be protected, and it's been taken because that is the symbol and authority of parliament. The chamber of parliament, the floor of parliament, has been invaded by soldiers. Salom, I told you a moment ago and you doubted it. Now you have it unfolding right before your eyes.
So the soldiers are to ensure there is law and order.
And then a political party, for whatever reason, invited the military to invade your parliament. Me say, not even Rawlings military rule. Asiwo Kroma, I don't know. Unless you be catching me. What is the president condemning? Akufo-Addo said nothing, right? It's okay for him. Yes, Prince. What they complained about most is what they are using now. That is MPP for you. That is Akufo-Addo for you. A hypocrite. A hypocrite. Nyachumunia boni aishe ni trimu ma. This guy Akufo-Addo was all over. Yeah, Lieutenant Kenneth Punamani, I know him very well. I've sat down with him. We were friends in Kumasi. He's like a big brother to my boss, Jimmy Agla. So we used to meet and sit and do things. What did the PNDC as a military government do that Akufo-Addo as a democratic president and a human rights lawyer, if indeed it's true, has not done? It's actually done worse than the military regime. Worse. Thank you, it's okay. Worse. Now, your war for Quatra City FM no. Now, Okasano, I thought Sir Nenka Bernard would do a follow-up. Start pushing just even this video. Garbage bin in a chain, garbage way. Garbage bin in a chain, garbage way. Ghana Bar Association Wukroma. Our parliament was attacked by the military. Obian Kashe. The president couldn't condemn it. But in Crawford way, that time I do boy. Simon, when I say I'm speechless, yes. I do boy in Beckham. Omuko organize public a friend say a forum on democracy. They were all over the place insulting Rawlings. Talking trash. Kwasi asamu kwa sa UP traditional. Kwasi asamu kwa na omutrimu. We couldn't see it during Kufuor time. Kufuor was able to, Kufuor water down near Makakra. Akufo-Addo are exposing the kind of, I've said this, that any day, so me, I don't have political power, no. I'll declare MPP as a terrorist group. And now I can give 1,001 justifications why that institution needs to be described as a terrorist group, organization. Ade we bin si Ghana bakosemu da. They bin si da. But they are proud. They are okay. You can't condemn it. Even within our system, you can't. You dare not. But they have done it. That's how, Ghana Bar Association say omo eso garbage. They should look at Akufo-Addo. Yeah, a very disgraced man. Destroy your democracy, destroy your education system, destroy your banking sector, destroy state institutions, will destroy basic education, will destroy everything. Everything. What's happening now? Now, mame, enya sa adwuma we quick. You see, obi bia wotemenka awie no. Sometimes see a kasa. You see, me no ye wo asodie bi. And I know people on my Facebook. Hey, me kasa sa no. I think here. I think yesterday on Accra FM Facebook page. Anybody be busa me say me kasa to say the John Mahama time na Ghana heaven. Yes. Ghana na heaven. But at least now you who the signs of progress, signs of progression. You can see it. You were able to feel it under the Mills Mahama administration. President Mills, a man within 3 years, 4 years, or year, within 3 years. That time, na Akufo-Addo freno Professor Doolittle. Professor Doolittle had 3 years in the sea at Tuabu gas. Jennifer Boachosi, he has destroyed our healthcare system. Yes. Mr. Doolittle had the 3 years, and a man Ghana at Tuabu gas. Mumian kano krakakra. Look, me Bobie Ansah, me support there blindly. No, I don't do that. Even if I support something, na me who say adiane nyepe, I'll be the first person to talk about it. That is my lifestyle. Say me support BB. It's me personal gains. No, I don't like it. Always, I want my conscience. That is why at Debiana me catch almost say, look, this issue about me a neutral. When you meet any broadcaster who tells you he's neutral, the person has no conscience. He or she has no conscience. Not getting nyajuma, or a cromfo, or a thief, a criminal. I can't live in a country like Ghana. Nama catch me followers say me a neutral. No, I'm not neutral. I am not neutral. Right from day one. From Despite, I worked with Despite, and they know me. No, Father Dixon will tell you, even issues e-house, I never stayed neutral. No. Maybe environment be anywhere me neutral. Because in every environment we have good and bad. And when people want me and choose between good and bad, you are a mad person, you are insane. What about them? That you can't choose between good and bad. Yet, Kroma, those broadcasters who sat on Peace FM, Joy FM, and other places claiming that I'm neutral. Today, people have seen them. People have seen their colors, and they have lost respect in society because you told them that you're neutral. When Akufo-Addo came in, you pick up a position, you started chopping. You go night meetings, who gather media former Akufo-Addo on the quiet, Pediase, Akosomo, Ubesia, or listeners, no catch them, we are neutral, always playing smart, but you don't know you were a fool. So you go and organize various media, your friends say, propaganda work for the government. Adechi Anwabetran City, Joy, Class FM, Accra FM, Adoma FM. Now catch them and Nkrofo eti when say we are neutral. You are a damn mad person. You are a mad person. Because I don't know why you are running away from what you believe and what you think. I don't know why you should run away from your opinion, your thoughts. Recofi says, but we are talking about this Ghana Bar Association issues. Surprisingly, the NDC have turned a blind side to the issues. And I'm very much surprised. There's an institution that haunted the NDC throughout their tenure. For God being so good, they have come out to expose themselves. Yes, it's true. But sometimes you can't blame NDC too much. So NDC for saying something on BDH. Sometimes I don't know more cry do some more. But this is the point, this is the position. So, and now I'm name and I will see Dim come and catch and say, maybe, a beer and cat, you were third force, and now alternative beyond NDC, probably a beer and Quebec see and try almost one share. But now we are dealing with two evils, and out of the two, at least one is lesser evil. At least, tell me how much NDC in 8 years, and I can tell you the number of projects, infrastructure work, and deliver. And tell me now how much Akufo-Addo and his family and friends have stolen. And I will ask you, infrastructure ni project say and on my year. We know that politicians will remain politicians, especially in Africa. They will steal us. For that one, we know. I'm not a fool to sit behind this microphone and think that even NDC bar I don't want to be part of that argument, and I don't lie to myself. But how much is the other party stealing? And what are they giving us? If you steal me and you give me the biggest market in West Africa, at least, now who said you respect me? Say kronfo ba ofie Kwame na sa kronfo no wia wo niema wie na waka say oh my father do o de ma chow TV baako sa kromfo no kra no ubu no so o respect no do wa wiaw but o respect no even am robbers for kra ba so no mo fa niam awie then omo deliberate whether to kill you and also munjao di obebie na no aka say oh yenya no ne emfa niam anenko no on say owiawo but ubu no you respect that kromfo no and uhunu say waje wo nkwa meboa so it's simple. If I see somebody stealing me and the person can give me terminal 3, it's okay. If the person is stealing me and this person stealing me can give me a Ridge Hospital, the person can give me UGMC, the person can give me whole airport, the person can give me a Parliamentary interchange, this person can give me Pocras interchange, this person can give me Bokom Emporium, this person can give us Dodowa Hospital, this person can give us Kotukraba Market, this person can give us a Tamale Port Expansion Project, this person can give us Kumasi Airport Expansion Project, Abatifi Hospital, Maritime Hospital. Yes, the person is stealing me, but the person can give me all these things. The person can provide water for Santimampong for at least I know Senipano Obume. But here is a situation. When you enter my home to come and steal me, when we are me, akume, destroy me my future. Kwame, these two thieves, the thief that will come and even steal you and spare you your life, and the thief that will come, steal you and kill or rape your wife or rape your daughter. Sani pa mienu we yedi omu jina wa. For the 6-7 years we live in a situation where Ekufuado, Bawumia and their families, they are just stealing us anyhow. They are just stealing us. They don't care. And yes, aye bibi. Fala. Condemn. Now, Bank of Ghana no ene. Let me tell you, as at the time in 2016, John Mahama free abemuno. Na NDC ama your friend say Bank of Ghana at me a profit of 700 million Ghana cedis. Dawo certain. Vigor Ga East Hospital at Atomic. Yeah. Ga East Hospital. Steal me and give me Ga East Hospital. And I am okay. Right? John Mahama, the Bank of Ghana that we are talking about. John Mahama, the profits they made, very huge. Very huge. Bobie, do you remember in 2007, 2008, when Ni Osamuels was the Ghana Bar Association president? He decided to visit Mr. Chachuchi Kata, who was a member of the GBA and imprisoned at Ansah. The MPP members of GBA and some lawyers stood against Mr. Osamuels and wanted to impeach him as GBA president. The GBA has always portrayed itself as MPP and anti-NDC. The lawyers from NDC must force and break away by forming the Law Society of Ghana. NDC lawyers no musradie, and they don't have self-confidence. They are living in the shadows of the MPP lawyers. They always want to be seen like they are their friends. We are friends. We are one people. We are one people. So, NDC for no, they have so much MPP for 9 MPP needing in South Tunicum. Not no who I am from of so proud that or the church. Then I'm like, you people. And I agree because they don't come from their stock, so they don't know what they think about them. Yeah, no, I'm free Ashanti region here. Yeah, what they think. Yeah, tell them what they think. Tina ya catch them said no, and then fancy any, and then fan facial. And then fancy any. That is the only language. Yeah, crop for Omotias here, and then fan facial. What you see a chat or castle union in your me, I've been saying this to know. Make I some fee a wedding, Nasi. Some people for no be go as here. Now, Bakubi, me was and Pado, madam for pa. Or no one crop for ne, I Rebecca, I call her no small man, a frail boy or something. Now, I'm to baby, I'm trying to move face me. So, person may sorry match ya or move say, dear you. Or should be any so dry no, I'm trying to say a punching. I'm here the watch actually. You almost see almost classes or more cardia about some more names massa for Quasias in free Miss Conoa. There will be one gas. What do I lose? I lose nothing. I don't care. Bibian where base me Bobie Ansah me froze bra. Me bra no. I don't need you around me. You don't need me around you. Stay where you are. And let me, say my opinion. I don't care. So, that is the problem. Anyway, so let me come back to a issue. No, Danjuma say the Abetifi Hospital was abandoned after the elections. Yes, it's true. Taka to Dam Road and other things. So, still people are interested in a projects na maybe bono. My point in say, if today Akufo-Addo buy and what me aye amana bro and this 8 years swa. Come on. Nah, you can't tell me that I should criticize Akufo-Addo even when he has done well than Jomama. You want me and this me no. I mean that daft. No, I don't have that pin brain. No, Mentiase. But here is the situation. Even the Professor Mills, our old friend, do later, 3 years, 6 years, 7 years now. A trouble project phase 2. Omo Canada. The money is there. The money is sitting there. Omo Canada. 6 years now. Atamils did just 3 years in office. And they see a trouble gas and my sikachitri die $300 million and over profits every month. Say Kremo Paja. Atamils the 3 years. NDC Kwamo Sika ewe with a trouble gas. Phase 2. Atamenu, what a sort of Atamenu, the sort of project no. Was it mother in that NDC? Say they have done well. KGT project. John Mama, we second phase, no. Sikana da Omuba 2 says Kanya Fena Kopeska. 6-7 years now. Jomama de just 2 years or so. NSC Kumasi Kejetia. 6-7 years now. Phase 2. Epemo. Why? And all blacks politics destroy ye. We have become like it's sad because look, now my mention what be Bank of Ghana no Bank of Ghana, I hope sir a takrade flyover no more we. I hope so more we. How many years now? Omunye takrade flyover no. Bank of Ghana. Me check Ghana for niema mienu pe. Nema wie. John Mahama, after making sure say Bank of Ghana enya profit atuo no say bank Bank of Ghana hospital, you have the video. Okay, so therefore watch this.
Hospital in the leafy suburbs of East Cantonment. This hospital will transform the way hospitals will be built in Ghana for the future. Key structural components of the bank hospital include the main clinical building, the hospital, and the ancillary block, which is the administrative building, serviced with parking spaces for staff and visitors. The bank hospital has 2 security gatehouses. Contributing to the successful running of operations will be the waste management treatment plant, the energy farm, housing 2 800 kVA generators and 1,600 kVA built Ghana's first e-smart hospital in the leafy suburbs of East Cantonment. This hospital will transform the way hospitals will be built in Ghana for the future. Key structural components of the bank hospital include the main clinical building, the hospital, and the ancillary block, which is the administrative building, serviced with parking spaces for staff and visitors. The bank hospital has 2 security gatehouses. Contributing to the successful running of operations will be the waste management treatment plant, the energy farm, housing 2 800 kVA generators and 1,600 kVA transformer. The bank hospital has over 70 admittable beds throughout the building, offering first-class service to all patients, which include an ambulance service and a bus bay just outside the hospital. The landscaping around the hospital is designed to help patients therapeutically. This state-of-the-art building has 5 floors, which also include a basement and a rooftop. The hospital complex houses an adjacent building for administrative purposes and other functions that contribute towards the running of a successful operational hospital. Each floor of the hospital has something unique and different to bring on board. This ultra-modern hospital features an antibacterial flooring material, maintaining high levels of hygiene, keeping patients free from infections. Signages throughout the hospital keep patients and visitors informed of their locations at all times. The basement contains workshops for the following departments: mechanical, biomedical, electrical, carpentry, and ICT storage. The basement is also home to the medical gas plant, which produces excess gas that can be sold to other hospitals across the country. The basement also includes a security room, bulk stores, and a fire pump station. The manifold room is where the backup supply of medical gas is kept for the hospital. From the entrance of the building, the hospital offers a bright, modern open reception with comfortable waiting areas for all patients and visitors, as well as a VIP waiting lounge. Facilities on the ground floor include treatment and consulting rooms, an outpatient department (OPD), pharmacy, which has a main dispensary, bulk storage, preparation room, and a control room. The A&E department contains of a triage, resuscitation, ICU, and 3 wards within the A&E. The A&E also has a security unit, This is a unique feature to this hospital. The radiology department, also known as the imaging or diagnostic department, can also be found on the ground floor. The radiology department provides X-ray services, which are captured in real time. This department also has a fluoroscopy and a 128 slices CT scanner. Other features found on the ground floor are the data room, 4 lifts, and domestic utilities facilities, which can also be found in every ward throughout the hospital. A cashier unit and an ATM can also be located on this floor. The first floor includes a hospital street. This functional space can be found on all floors. The departments on the first floor are equipped with an ENT consulting and treatment rooms, audiology and waiting area. The eye clinic has its very own consulting and treatment rooms, lensing and glazing with the CO2 laser, which is the only one in the country, and an optical shop. This floor also houses the urology department with consulting and examination rooms. The maternity wards, also known as the Obs and Gynae ward, has a nurses station which is visible on all wards throughout.
Under the 8 years of a year NDC, Bank of Ghana and Faswa Wamodema or mine Ghana ni NC one. Wait, and yes, will be a dim true. May more visuals. Obi says, so why did Ghanaians vote against John Mahama? Yes, the NDC as a political movement has suffered lies than any other political party, not even CPP. Bank of Ghana. Just watch the documentary. Just watch the documentary. Obisi warane Bank of Ghana aboka. On only a competent. The honorary Bank of Ghana Emma yenya ajapadie say ye na omo yare a omo ayarefo na egu Jubilee House no ayarefo omo ayarefo no a omo gu Jubilee House omo yare a near dom ko Bank of Ghana Hospital omo ba power na ajima manu be ka kire say omo peso omo ye eho no for protocol say microphone special na beko onye bi obi ya jiminti no akokenten ho ajima manu we e minister. This is Bank of Ghana Hospital. Dear John Mahama at the Bank of Ghana Hospital sika eye na me kire no anyway. So the issue is not about one neutral. No. That is not the issue. If you're a media practitioner, this is the hour. Let's do the comparison. Young friends, when you 8 years, Bank of Ghana, they are showing losses. 8 years. Miles Mahama administration, NDC 8 years. Me say, what name figures mu. So don't talk about a year friend say achievements now or more. No, just one way with the visuals are there. Just watch it. Now, young Kwatakrade, Neko share a year guest house, almost see ho Bank of Ghana guest house under John Mahama. Sa project we na MPP for no etuagu so Akufo-Addo na ye meanwhile MPP for at the year campaign etia John Mahama I was central region Metremwade bi etia for Metremwade bi. But watch this. Takrade Bank of Ghana guest house. Just watch this. Beautiful. 600 bedrooms. Beautiful. Mwah. This is how NDC ATS AUSU a year on my Ghana, Bank of Ghana, Sika na Omunyano. Say NDC for USU no. So when you are too stupid and you wake up in the morning and come and ask me, na John Mama NDC no more be day. Na Kevin Taylor catch us omo baba betu o car ni tail light no e de fo frasha. Was Kevin Taylor did what them? What did what them say? What did he what them? No, because you are too stupid, too dumb. Too dumb to ask such a question. Na Jomama no obey day. Jomama ba aba benyani a revive Bank of Ghana. Now what there be more projects say Jomama ba and all by a project say. Na Jomama no baba be day. It is a Kevin Taylor catch they say obey when it chew. Aluku left to obey Yamau. This is visionary leadership, and I've said this that NDC MPP we are dealing with two evils, but one is lesser, and I've used two armed robbery gangs. The Obaba Bese Sauniama Akko quiet. Any the Oba finish him. Why now Oba pedasem? Oh, and this is for so yes, still my taxes, never taxes ni esi we be mame. Still me. And give me a guest house like this. And this guest house is giving back money to the state. Because Crawford Kwadawo. Say, wait, a tear for any of for her. Saudi Amusha, you know. John Mama, Bank of Ghana, almost I see same thing with Tamale. Do you know what me are running Bank of Ghana for 8 years? Look at infrastructure here or dear my. Do you know what running Bank of Ghana? Echo ditch. At this carrying a yes carrying a ya 1 year 6-7 years of MPP. Akufo-Addo ntimi mfa nsan tene adia one so say Bank of Ghana adia yetimi ya esiwo ebo mani one. Because the armed robbers there, you can't stop them. They will surely come, but you need to choose which one should come or who should enter your home to come and steal you. One, one. And there, yeah, Akufo-Addo ni na busuafo no, omani nwasem, ni omo ano ntetia de mom no. Enkeni pem kura ni kwasem kom koni pem. Boni omo di no. Keni kwa so mo koni pem. O kwa ye dai. Keni kwa so mo koni pem. Ko so mo di boni ankasa. So this is it. Now, you go to your friend say Kennedy Japan. This guest house. Now people before to me after their koto or mo page. Say John Akufo-Addo the achievements ni bia in 2016 almost
Bank of Ghana is building a guest house in Takoradi, and that guest house, listen carefully, a guest house costs Bank of Ghana is building a guest house in Takoradi, And that guest house, listen carefully, a guest house costs $100 million. The same guest house is being built in Tamale for $137 million. And now Mahama boy, Ali Sedi, called me, he said, oh, my brother, let us meet. I said, me? Meet you? I'm sorry, I'm not going to meet you. We need value for money. There is no way you can tell me that a guest house costs $100 million. Whereas our students do not even have textbooks and they have to make photocopies. Bank of Ghana is building a guest house in Takoradi. And that guest house, listen carefully, a guest house costs $100 million. The same guest.
Your mama, Kafra, say. Five. Yes. Sir, yes. Sir, your friend say, losses now, Bank of Ghana, I need 60 billion, almost 60 billion. Okay, Bank of Ghana 60 billion loss no more. Maybe 60 billion Ghana cedis. What the best cedis may say? 5, was it 5.8?
5.175
billion. $5.
Yeah.
Okay, so but the IMF I compare 3 billion.
Yeah.
3 billion.
Yeah.
And okay, so I'll come back. Now, therefore, it's so sad. Sometimes one year you'll be forced to say things here because I call an ombuade. John Mahama had 100 million from Bank of Ghana, Akwasi Guest House. When see a money fear bolefo. When see a ma Dr. Lodina, when see a farmer Mukta Bawa, say Mukta Bawa, I am a wafa sintino, on fa. When see a farmer Babao Ibrahim, John Mahama under the leadership, Bank of Ghana, Eco Guest House, physical physical see our Takra guest house Emma or mine Ghana. Now day, even in John Mahama's stride say why your project near the project year campaign against him. Hey, Jesus Christ my Savior. Even with project development infrastructure, now your timid infrastructure year campaign against NDC. Identity Musi Japadie. Sikanu guo yemi adie for say makache it's okay say good makache mo the reason why the clergy and all those guys and neutral for no the reason why they were insulting John Mahama, you see one of the reasons identity they saw the $100 million Equasi Guest House first Canada Miendi. Let's share the money. John Mahama problem onya with a software no nyina ye fesika no bra na ye nche na ye ni. Ghanaians don't deserve anything. Whatever Akufo-Addo area ye. You see how they are quiet? They are quiet because Akufo-Addo fesika no a oche emo bidi. And that is why Professor Mate say asofo ntimi nkasa because omo discuss share envelope mu bra wo mo no more video wo mo. I just hope one day now Madam for media practitioner they are sending I say bro don't forget while Mahama was building multiple hospitals Akufo-Addo was busy pulling down a functional polyclinic which at the time had just been upgraded to a general hospital. Yes Yes. Kwame, check this. Intercrade. Na omudi 2016 no omudi year campaign na nkrofo atimi atiase say the ono the Bank of Ghana sika AC eye infrastructure no why bone ono ye kronfo. Jesus Christ, how do we explain this to even fishes? Ya omo how nampa nkrofo atimi atiase say yes. So for Bank of Ghana sika ade koko si eye guest house, you are a thief. $100 million. $100 million. Tamale diane $130 million. Kada de Japan e kanyame. They use it as a campaign tool against John Mahama. There are no one Bank of Ghana. Yaboka 5.1 billion, not million. 5.1 billion dollars. 60 billion Ghana cedis. What they call dollars more? 5.1 billion. Ono mom say waya de kura wase enkroma kura nya enkroma yonkono no. Look at Abodam talk. The most stupid statement from Akufo-Addo I've ever heard. That I mean a penny to make Jimmy Semsa da. Kwame Nkrumah no see Bank of Ghana no. Unim adwuma wa de aye. Unim niama o maye okroma. What be running the bank down? Now Bob have done well. You have done well. It's true. Akufo-Addo has done well. President Bia. Yes, it's true. He has done well. He has done well because no president in Ghana here. And aneba abayo onya adwumada ebetimi asi a restaurant worth $6 million. There is no president. You have done well. Kojo was twice what we are seeking from IMF. Yes. IMF no when ya brenwa no pon kroma no mun na makeka jimisem no sika no a wo say we free Bank of Ghana anti Bank of Ghana aboka no that 60 billion Ghana cedis representing $5.1 billion. Where is Kennedy Japona today? Where is he? John Mahama was he me see a year increment change. Hey, who simplement change? Who see a day? Who see a day? Crown 4. So first can I mammy and cha? Ye Christian Council for your council, your crown 4. So first can I mammy and cha? Ye Islamic leaders, ye coca. One for I ma him fear. I'm a young me. Ya found Tony ne a ya at the other. Ya coca John Mama, your crown 4. Even when John Mama AC a year second interchange, no more catcher and we are cron for. Even when NDC AC a year UGMC, no more catcher or Moya cron for. Even when that time Momo AC Procrease interchange Moya cron for. When they were building a young maritime hospital, Moya cron for. When they were building Kumasi Kejetia, Moya cron for. When they were building Cape Coast Stadium, Moya cron for. When they were building Kotokraba Market, Moya cron for. The point is, Frasikana Brani and Cheni. And this is for young farmer. No. We need to provide this for the people. We need to do this for the people. Then we are going to tell them that Moya come for. At a time when state institutions are John Mahama ma a pejano, contract airport company, a profits, ya omunya ya Ansah omoko. Go and check. Canada, Japan today. Obeka say, but you see, this is the reason why Ghana and Libya will follow me away across the country. You have a duty. We have a duty to bring NDC and John Mahama back to power. We have an obligation. Yes, come and steal me and build me another Ghana gas. I prefer that. Yes. Come and steal me and build me another university. You ask. Yes. Come and steal me and build me so many hospitals. Yes. Come and steal me and build me a Accra data center. Come and steal me and build me Ridge Hospital. Come and steal me and give me Tamale Airport expansion. Come and steal me, yes, and give me E-blocks. Then Gideon Boku made an argument. And they are critical thinkers. And you be mama. Just take your time. Let's have a conversation as Ghanaians. I'm telling you something. Now, you're going to take Gideon Boako quick one.
Yeah, I'm out for Bebre Ebuefu about the economy near Dinda. You're the best for Dr. Baumia. So, Ansah.
Oh, Kwame. So, Baumia, or you're part of this government. Okay, and the vice president, of course. It's glory be a war a buying way. Yeni a woman yenano. We ya kakra glory ne kakra efa. Sanso na sin tobin so ewo aban we ho a ba omian so ondwane mfiri ho no nkase bedie menka ho sansa ye dane a owo abam ne bi de ha dwene pa ene se wo mo a omo nyina so eka aban we ho a ene bibi nti omo pray to me no na wo person omo shift bibia ekogu ba omian so okay wose Baumia sinto bia ewa aban we ho yemfa mo no adentina equally won kase enimonyam bia ewa aban we ho yemfa mo Baumia na nka wagina so kase o aban we ban na omusa no manyina toto ye de enso wayi akwan echen aban bia aba since 92 yemfa eho abasobo emo Baumia aban we ban ebeka se o wasi airports anaso rehabilitated airports echen aban bia since 1992 anoso yanka se Baumia na ye yankasa aban we buy no wasi interchanges echen aban bia since 1992 yankasa Baumia ene yeye aban we buy no wire railways echen aban bia since 1992 yankasa Baumia ene yeye aban we buy no wire install more rural telephony sin aban bia since 1992 yankasa Baumia ene no aye yankasa aban we buy no wasi classrooms more than any other government since 1992 yankasa Baumia
na aden no de yankasa on
ama 2.1 million jobs more than any other government that provided jobs to Ghanaians since 1992 yankasa Baumia ne kwame umami ameka akwa akosi bebre na okase ade bia nya wa ba we ho yamfa mo Baumia dia e dey equally fa wonsabenkum so kase papa na e wo ho nyina yamfa ma Baumia banya sa na sese e kanompo enye Baumia nkwa na ya aban aban ni nyina wo ho se ene e wom ne ene e wo party mu nyina na ya aban bibi koyi a ye nyina ye de bibi ankoyi a sobo no ye nyina na ye de boye na se ye kase ye drill down so dia na nka ya koma hunu se adwuma we e bia Professor Safo ane ye de share nsa adentina ankoyi ya kase o we de prof una na wo hwe so wa anyi ni ye we de Baumia una na wo hwe so wa anyi ni ye eno no se pese kasa asem no ye betumi aka ba say your time say wholesale oh bibia anya wa kufu adaban mu bia Baumia na ma ne bae papa e wo mu so de Baumia nka ho kwa no yesa na hye say oh no ase sabi sonkron so ayi bi na wode kasa eno emwa imejidi say entwaye and it is because Baumia ne nipa num bi contest nti yanya ne say give the dog a bad name and hang it yes say yama or the say kraman yam money timbone na yamfa homan say no
for the casa. I say I know some part him did you see how they behave? Omo campaign against a Baumiano, Sonkron so arguing a woman or mutrim nom de casa. Now, yentie the same Gideon Boako. Me tape when he hear me, but the person may chrome for 4 EB. metu omofo no mo backtrack it omo ko fan crofo
now you were 11 players you were coach you were assistant coach ni say Black Stars about draw and I say you lose ni you ja coach ni ho ni you ja players ni ho ni you say nkoko blebu assistant coach and you share it doesn't make ball. Now you were 11 players you were coach you were assistant coach ni you say Black Stars about draw and I say you lose ni you ja coach ni ho ni you ja players ni ho ni you say nkoko blebu assistant coach and you share it doesn't make sense. It doesn't happen anywhere and you listen no time hunu what you say coach team no cry and failure men ntumu say team na fail team ni gina na so ye boy your homoden ye boy 70 minutes aka 20 minutes na ye wie ebinu mu gina park na so mo ye players ye ministers na nko ne ba omo ni gidie se bia team ni betima awene to omo so match mo ho abetena bench so abetena bench afa was spirit eta team na chi men ko ras spectators ni mu ye party supporters no na nhye omo kutupa so omo toto abo ma park na so na omo blame coach no any assistant coach no.
This guy was very intelligent. I don't know what has happened to him. I don't know. Nipa or how to communicate. I don't know. I don't know. And that is why they feel comfortable, you know, sitting in front of their own media men. Then they talk trash, foolish things. Then they walk away. No. No serious broadcaster will sit down and watch you. The person will ask you questions. Sometimes I enjoy Bernard Avle. Yeah. But I enjoy him. What do you say? Gideon Boakon say we won't be Johnny Hughes and Moon Kada. Yeah, you will never dare. So when they almost mean you anymore. No, almost or NBC ni and I don't Johnny Hughes no other guys no. Yeah, and they fear for their jobs. So Ubon say no more require. Make am na Bobie. This so boom kom me. This so boom nsem. Asante ni akola tseme. Ube bully me. Me and this thing, so what? Me and this thing, nada, and this thing, punching a boom. Hey, as I'm perfect now, many MPP Penny share or Sir John, the late Sir John Fee. Na say, or Baba Bulimio said, dear, now dear Juma would take some fire from more, no, ne said, dear Kufado. Na that should be a Kufado by a president. Enti die pa na obeye na mse Kufado be president a obetra machi na se John gina ho na mse Kufado be di president obetra machi no the actual constitution unnim nyansa Bobie nyom so froko Kufado be di president or the mema me be doormat no antina papam oni party no mu or bomo or we party ska or destroy mo we should know. Then let's talk about national level. Onfasa a damn free party no emra national level. Was it no? Wababa bedru. And then I met this man. Ewo Kumase. No busame. Kwabena de na namu nimfa Kufado wan ye nim. Na mse mo hwa de. Now Gideon Boako. Ka kire ye say. Oh, wo hwe niam akoso no a ose de. Yes, airport. Who's the airport no he? Yes, airport. We see airport we see him for Gideon Boako. Na bra peniti wo. We see airport no he? Esi he. You are building interchanges. How can you go and build a flyover? Our Tamale. Now then I'm so where's interchange. Are you that stupid? Who gave you that doctor a friend a title? And go for way, but me boys no, no man school kura nya akono. So be ko school abanu abegimi say there. You can see school demo. Me who say yes, one could be. How? Who's interchange you know here? Let's talk about the Pocus interchange. Let's talk about a Tema interchange. Let's give the history. Dia can who see no he let any broadcaster presenter Gideon Boako train him no pushing say chere interchanges are was see or chance so interrogating the pay say I'm talking to somebody young kwala no radio stations no o interrogating if you do that I won't come here again if you do that if you call me your friend say akwano agbanyo agbagba so my friends say anyagba me sending message be a free asemba no that was mu Jimmy no a odete your friend say na ase park no jira so ye ntina u show na mbuza agbagba say me producer bi amfrɛ won kanya nsasem bia yesa me mo bi frɛ say wo ahiagba me pese me no nyansasa me no wotrim angola person mo interrogate wo mo pe if you do that I won't come here again I won't come here again I won't come here you won't come here again and the media no kwakona anymore yeah the people wants to know who presenter and what you have for them what you have researched what you are coming to tell them. They are no more interested in NDC and PP panel members now or more. No, they are not interested. I'm telling you. If you don't understand the radio dynamics, you don't understand it. But we understand. I'm telling you, the dynamics not changing. Me Bobie make me a try run show 4 hours. And I'll give you the numbers. I won't tell you. Unimi ye. Tetiri line a chum. Aha, also can't dear. Nya birthday songs. Nah, yes, a chum. Who cares about? Oh, Gaza, ye. One of us or party a winning two Gaza me Bobie me and family. You see at the airport was it there almost classrooms and guasism. And guasism will be one waka. Because some say no more. Once Kufa Kojo 2 for any koyebi. Ya gwai. Ya yeduma bebre rani odo ase. Point. Chire. E wa hifa. What's the airport? No trust airport when you see. Phase 2 Kumasi airport project. Phase 2 Mubatoye. Tamale airport. Phase 2 Mubatoye. Adia mo mo ka se mo be shase Kwame Jamestown Harbor Omori. These guys are just dummies. Very foolish people. 6 years wouldn't mean Adia wo shase your friend say catapult is still sitting there. Tell us. I'll end it here. And therefore, we do this just to enlighten you, to broaden your horizon, for you to understand something. That look, your uncrophobia destroy this country. I don't subscribe to one party state. And so Mempire said that be nyansani anadwene mu dawa odwene oban no betimi abeji MPP na free omonsem. Ohwe adwuma and I'll say this. PNDC AFRC me Bobie Ansah, looking at the Kufado, I'm very proud of that tradition. Very proud. I wish Nyanki a woman's hard time. Can me dimu den. The AFRC PNDC, I'm very proud of it. Wusho nyuma omwa ye wo Ghana ha. Wusho nyuma wamudi ama oman wei. Wankra omuda so te ho omudwudwe ani. me baba be chow 1,000 Ghana cedis. Me be chow 1,000 Ghana cedis. Me pesa mo nya ne ntem no. Wa nya ne ntem na afi de mo ha me ena na Bobie de ye scan yenya bi David. Me boss na fast. Because already unim say sika cha de na eguso. Star 413 hash. Oh. Se wa nya ne ntem sesi a na me kaja tuma. Eno ano no. Say Gideon Boako num backtrack. Say Akufo Addo abetia omo. Say omo dwane free ne legacy ho. Nti ese no say quick no. Nti wasaba say Peace FM ono na okogu fie no. Nti no mo ase apam no say ko Peace FM ono na say akoka. Say bibia ase bia no. Say bomba yaka ho. Na emo no say Papa Beya mention it. NABCO, the first government what me at the policy about when we're going in 4 years. A wheel, yam the baby yeska. I go ties na yamre. And no makofa car for fro. Your friend you too. And the omko no a chebi. Na omodi aba. Omodi you too no so. Baba baby aye. Yes, only you too no. Baba baby aye. That's exactly job omo babe.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? I'm in Biggie's world, where it seems like multiple stars are aligned for the ultimate showdown. I have to go. I have to go. Biggie's calling.
It's the return of your faves in the first ever Big Brother Ninja All-Stars. Get ready for Edge of Your Seats drama, starting Sunday the 23rd of July at 7 p.m.
award wa eya word best obi an transe ema dompem ya de ka se anase mo ya de enkan to dem bio
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic esanyar want to say ne ekuro etu no ne enkan ewo nanum oba na be mo pawo ene enyar wan kaye
nanse ma me ka se ene spinal cord ho ekaye no Greenfield adoromenti ene wasa so de gina na so ebiem
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic ewo ultramodern laboratory and a diagnostic machine
This hospital will transform the way hospitals will be built in Ghana for the future. Key structural components of the bank hospital include the main clinical building, the hospital, and the ancillary block, which is the administrative building serviced with parking spaces for staff and visitors. The bank hospital has 2 security gatehouses. Contributing to the successful running of operations will be the waste management treatment plant, the energy farm, housing 2 800 kVA generators and a 1600 kVA transformer. The bank hospital has over 70 admittable beds throughout the building, offering first-class service to all patients, which include an ambulance service and a bus bay just outside the hospital. The landscaping around the hospital is designed to help patients therapeutically. This state-of-the-art building has 5 floors, which also include a basement and a rooftop. The hospital complex houses an adjacent building for administrative purposes and other functions that contribute towards the running of a successful operational hospital. Each floor of the hospital has something unique and different to bring on board. This ultra-modern hospital features an antibacterial flooring material, maintaining high levels of hygiene, keeping patients free from infections. Signages throughout the hospital keep patients and visitors informed of their locations at all times. The basement contains workshops for the following departments: mechanical, biomedical, electrical, carpentry, and ICT storage. The basement is also home to the medical gas plant, which produces excess gas that can be sold to other hospitals across the country. The basement also includes a security room, bulk stores, and a fire pump station. The manifold room is where the backup supply of medical gas is kept for the hospital. From the entrance of the building, the hospital offers a bright, modern open reception with comfortable waiting areas for all patients and visitors, as well as a VIP waiting lounge. Facilities on the ground floor include treatment and consulting rooms. An outpatient department, OPD. Pharmacy, which has a main dispensary, bulk storage, preparation room, and a control room. The A&E department contains of a triage, resuscitation, ICU, and 3 wards within the A&E. The A&E also has a security unit. This is a unique feature to this hospital. The radiology department, also known as the imaging or diagnostic department, can also be found on the ground floor. The radiology department provides X-ray services, which are captured in real time. This department also has a fluoroscopy and a 128 slices CT scanner. Other features found on the ground floor are the data room, 4 lifts, and domestic utilities facilities, which can also be found in every ward throughout the hospital. A cashier unit and an ATM can also be located on this floor. The first floor includes a hospital suite. This functional space can be found on all floors. The departments on the first floor are equipped with an ENT consulting and treatment rooms, audiology, and waiting area. The eye clinic has its very own consulting and treatment rooms, lensing and glazing with the CO2 laser, which is the only one in the country, and an optical shop. This floor also houses the urology department with consulting and examination rooms. The maternity wards, also known as the Obs and Gynae ward, has a nurses station which is visible on all wards throughout the hospital, and a NICU ward for premature babies. The surgical department wards. The hospital also has a doctor's lounge, which can be found on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor. The 4th floor has its own VVIP and executive wards, with rooms that look like a 5-star hotel with correspondent care and services. This floor also houses the miscellaneous diagnostic area, which installs the following units: endoscopy, ultrasound, ECG and EEG. On this floor is the kitchen and staff canteen areas. The hospital training room can also be found on this floor. This is a multi-purpose conference facility which comes with an audiovisual room. 2 smaller meeting rooms can also be found on this floor, as well as a library and the main security control room for the hospital. The rooftop holds the hospital's technical outdoor units, such as the solar panels, air conditioning, LPG gas system, refuse chute system, water treatment plant, 2 smaller storerooms, and a bigger general storage area. Connecting to the main building, as mentioned previously, is the ancillary block, known as the administrative building, where there is a public eatery and parking bay for staff. The first floor of the ancillary building is home to the medical waste and sterile room, known as the ECODAS. There are 2 offices and a changing room found in this department.
Kabore.
The holding.
And so Mahmoud Kabore. Aqua 2 punches. Chief, Akwaba. Akwaba pa. But Chief, now obise me nya die bi mano. Kwabe, mubet me at the Bank of Ghana office no musino suano. Video na ato nche mo de Bank of Ghana hospital na ato nche amaye. Because that project is costing $250 million. And okay, so even the guest house, hospital no bet me check amaye. E costo say Bank of Ghana hospital no e costo say. Yeah. So Bank of Ghana hospital no. Yeah, too quick. I'm say 270. I'm say 270. Bank of Ghana Hospital, I'm say $270 million. Hey, but I make sure my PMA chief no go na be mama omo.
They has 2 cold rooms. This unit also has an office and waiting area.
Bank of Ghana office no musino.
Bank of Ghana somewhere abano.
Okay, so chief, 2 ni a tier 4 follow ya.
Okay. One person will compare.
Because office is not Bank of Ghana is in here. We're near 250 million. Then this is the Bank of Ghana Hospital with clinic, administration block, 2 security gates, waste management treatment plant. They call something energy farm. You know, there are so many components in there.
In fact, say Bank of Ghana Hospital. You see, hospital way ni wa.
But use your microphone.
Hospital way ni wa.
Yeah.
Anka yenya casualties okroma. Anka bia nanka kuku dambi kra and then anka omontias. However you look at it, you want to look at it, in fact, the hospital is a great deal. Sebi, I am faso, Ediama, or mine more. Now, the bank that we are talking about, Central Bank, managing yourself is a problem. Maintenance fee, kakraka, all these things. If you want to cut costs to make sure, say, one Ghana for no some efficient and effective regulation as much as your duties are concerned. Say you don't need this skyscraper.
Anyway, thank you, production crew. Chief Akwaba.
Yeah, bro.
Boko there.
Adum.
All right. So, Chief, and critical issues. And you
and they're very critical.
Baby Biara.
Before I ever started BBI, I didn't check a CD with my John Dramani Mahama. Mrs. Lordina Mahama. No cranny. You bet me I can say mother pa SNS.
Yeah.
And there's a bill hopper there, then is the woman or care for the papa, baby, Bobie, I say, I'm Shramano, now on Bonnet. Bobie, look, this Bank of Ghana issue now ban. May say, NDC no, yeah, no, just Bank of Ghana no more Tedia Mayeno. Ni amfa Ghana for free baby, a free bam on one betty a woman for ye dinasea. Chama, we have a lot to lose. Gienti America Sani say. Ye free baby na ya babedu baby ayedru.
Yes.
And now unti any sem keka bi ankrofo keka ebufu sem if you like. Enunti na amade ankrofo kanu akoye ni hu bibi say oh NDC ni MPP no nyina no. Omoko akoye ade ba akro. Nipa ne ya oso we ba oba be fa de we kra ba de na oba be ya ma we. Sa discussion na ekoso wo krom no nyina no bebi anu eduru ewo ho.
Okay.
Now when I know drone na me de be ma oni watifu yenti koko de koko e drone when ye e-level ese bibia we e sasa ade we amenoka ye free 209. People must know President Akufo-Addo and the MPP. When people know President Akufo-Addo and the MPP are Baumiado and Chinekran Kobeira, we will stop talking about
from 209.
So Ubekaya President means be the president unya hoto da or President Akufo-Addo nisan.
Yeah.
So be better money party as here is not me, it is you, Bobie. Hoto a your friend na hoto. President means when you be da or no any student grow show more dear or classroom. Omunya kwenya ebeye lawyers omo practice because of Akufo-Addo chambers inti. Almost Professor Amos Krade or no ye nchini kra wa yire on fana semko oyale. Omo bom kunsu ekunto kwa omo bom pa ese papa no de oye bia no onye den on feel.
Yeah.
Manyankopon na da roma. Professor Amos nyani baby ko July. Is it 24th, 2012, right?
Yeah.
papa ni wu ye ni nipa free MPP ni mu be kan nsem papa e de fa Prof Mills ho no obi edru baby na say me teten crofo bi wo joint ya na dane tokwa because these are also NDC for MPP for younger ones are NDC ni person obeti ase kra say nka o say na eba because of the things they said about the man enu nyina nkoda papa nya ne baby ko na president John Dramani Mahama Nyankopon ye na adom ema ofu ekonwa ne say the master ni ho and she share na wo ye mranim ni so ni ho a he has to take over kopim say be coalitions the coalitions are na the Ghana for no epe no moye President Mahama edi ni si ekonwa so ye president means ye yimpo na president Akufo-Addo ye campaign.
Are you sure?
Oh Jesus. Now if you say campaign na ni just a for platform.
Okay.
Say who ye na say u be siam we ye na say na wo ka kire me say I feel we dey mo ye ne dey ame na me ba u be yi.
Asa ni campaign wa Ogudo.
Yeah. Papa did the campaign, even at the funeral. 2012, Ubekaya, December 7th, and ye kotu aba. Ye kotu aba ina President Mahama afine nye se weje wu. Na weja wadan, na shedane do dabi. Nemo munu onan kasa Ghana fotu aba. Na wo be yi no be yo mampe ye President Mahama President Akufo-Addo antene ho ase. Listen to me carefully.
Yeah.
One thing once no gusu campaign no, there is one song when I listen to the issues happening na say me heard the way all the time no dey be ba no ne be driving here obi ana mensun nyina ere eti because Akufo-Addo president or then candidate or any Crawford no more say one thing is taking me to that office, and that thing is that let the whole world know that the Mahama is so corrupt that unto me and transfer office no. At the end of the day, President Mahama co-position. Tell me.
Why you corrupt?
You tell me. Corrupt? I did bang. Also, why?
Also, project. What this guy?
Thank you. He took on one MP ranking member to come and say, Mr. President, ancillary facilities ne can't no na did. Also, I see why yeah, power. Yeah, can't out.
Yeah, also do me.
Thank you.
Yeah, also do me. I remember.
2012 to 2016, and you see, politics in the e do sometime bia say utna ho na ho calculation na ube say different from Nsempano because Nsempana yesu anu so kan Nsempana be sa catch us ade bi o ha uni hu kwan so obede obeye 2012 to 2016 na ogu papa ni hu fi na ye adwuma. This is how they did it. Almost say ye formulate your plan ni say John Mahama credibility I friend credibility there. Ye beka magana fubeja tum ye money bi.
Yan tomorrow
they did it. Doing that no implementation stage no the strategy or the buy. You can't blame him. Get a strategy. I do beko na wakwa ye papa.
Yeah.
So if he gets a strategy na the neighbor no be ye bonia. And then they will crowd be blame who because nanka strategy no untema ka eden. Oswano yentumi answano. This is the time. Now that time we ye do so no ye hwena ye mfa strategy ni said ye waka nyina ya bobo ne back ye hunu kuntu na konechi and ye play. Say ne be a strategy we no be che no it will catch him there.
You trap na bila
opo munkonko yi saint. The moment o share MPP atare na nya djuma. Opa they should go and bring a saint.
No, but
they say to no never be flag bearer among, but the first one be running on that ticket, no. So did you make a chew ye Juma? Say ticket no
but the point is, do they even have any saint?
Yes, saint for no credit. Do they even have credit? Not just say, was so much. Bobie, almost control Saturday way after Saturday way you know. Do you know what happened? They buy any say a Kotu Abani is almost 1 million votes. Akwatia NDC. And you know, Nana do dan kwa Akufo-Addo anywhere winning. Nati na kufado na sema obekan. Sa asem na obekan no ye nyina ye refi kura ba ko pe ana mienu. First one or the free ye nyina say oh. And this your MPP o dear you say my president. Ghana for me sremu me boa na ehwe kwa be fa so me say. Sa asem ne yi nipa bebre. Because nkrofo fi say aba ne krase ahead ya 12. Second one o si ba mi be. Me ba be bo oman sika ne ho by protecting the public purse. I say oye wadwini say o pe bibi de anyama ban mu. You ko be bifufro. Sa asem na o to ho. Eni enne. De ekoso. Na de ekoso wie ye no so ni statement obesin yati obi kura no so we. Ehwemu nyina be de dia ne ho be son ne ho titu. Then compared to say, you see, we have to let Ghanaians know where we are coming from. Any baby I ever do, and nothing no see a sisu duani a case, Debbie. When the said the muke senka sent to Hokran near the same thing bar, and Kenya ye cry, you say muyi free. Then Ghanaians will understand. 2017 to 2023, okay, aye, a friend may he so rest in peace. His Excellency, Pakwesi Bakwe. Okay, I said Dr. Baumia also are sending questions. 170 questions. Yeah. A far economic issues. And the park we see Misata no went to me answer or no say according to no want to me answer the questions now from Ren who feel more marking. Park we see Misata in fact so any senior Okohu Bank of Ghana that answer do for ba Emma friends saying Doctor Dufo who say oh ne ho onfaso nti obetumi aboa ma na adwuma bi ma na ye no o se no pa kwesi nye nipa bia ye kan economy se mo so kebi but ono wa bensin de pa kwesi no mo ye ni nyina 2017 fast forward to 2023 obi 90% of aban nyuma nyina sebi na nka o se bi adwuma nketo aye mfaso adwuma na no me ba ha na wo ka se onye na nka wonti so obi aton sama waboka sa adwuma na gu eno ne yate aba 90% ye hwehwemu na he na me de se minua Thompson ono te ha mo de se adwuma we se nu ne hiomo se na be yo man be kosu nti omu be rem ahwe na mo de abrew na hwe Ghana adwuma dodo a under this government egu check agu obi enya mabamu na menye ska mahamani e corrupt and no more boy den dodo on Ghana for ho is insensitive na e ka about fuel today. How much is fuel? Petrol you're saying, diesel you're saying. Effect be na sa fuel ya make us any boy din enya me no why think ha yeti o me na ya oti kufi and there was already kokrom ade saying ayi Asante Mampong nebisa nipa dodo se na ahokyere nti obi yare no ko hospital na wetu aheda enye hospital bill no a lot of fair no de ko hospital sika no beti ande afoka ko hospital nti ayare sana nkasa wetu aheda. This is the seriousness adia ekoso a amankrofo ho kire mo hardship no ye ka ni seriousness na enunye hwe aban si corruption e ka no oboni doso sent enam bribe corruption foforo opeso nye sika trace no obi anya hunti president to meet tineni ase ka kire say e dan ya 60 to 70% done no for the state. It's not for me, it's not for you, it's not for Accra FM, it's not for any individual. On my Ghana ne Saglemi housing project na ye to ho akwa mi nkruma sisi tema a friend is saying committee 4 committee 1 and then crofo by touch and then still and crofo a friend say be a development akoso a amagana tumpon aban we to me catch say project na 70% no the eba be beginning zero after minim put some your visibility be a chese nipa betumi
95%.
Really?
Yes, 95%.
I see.
And you are telling me say
lights and water.
The okwa started from zero no. Chese ebe benefit to man no more. Then a little boy out here bibisa me say daddy Now, does that mean, say, if that one happens, that means what? By the time they will start this, they will get to that 70% of what you are saying, you know. Not just that 70% is gone. First, Akolanika na me who the opache. But I saw say he was making sense. Because who catch him so who could see for France, I want be drew baby, I see, and only born airful and yeful. The Chinese baby, I'll be G. Sa, Chobona, obeji afano. And you knew Choboa, Obien who actually say Chobono so ne so ebesono. And Tigana for no be gu a betty, and who betray and cry, any problem. Yen but Obano. Now you are speaking against say. The Ebema Ghana for Equa Hutremu de Union, now be bomb hoba, abo musika ne hoba. Bobie, sa same way as Sema Ebe Jina Hua. Questions would be say, kitty be say, Sikane hoba and bono ni saying, so minor spend this keko do something prensui, na see a big no at all, because I buy be no ye. It's not about buying anymore. How much na Ghana for investing womb? Now buy now be your man penino. So Sikano pebo sakra now the same way we na Ghana for na kwa kotine time span now the be jumano. Ebe boa ma Ghana for be nya baby than them. I mean, can't you think?
But on phone.
Oh God.
Anybody they approach me and say, I don't care.
You may be to me because you discuss ya na fear ya Daniel the Brina ko moshi moje nyina e more sure you be to me.
You be you go so because it doesn't make sense.
I rather yankopo. Bobie. Me di free hono. Ekweko wie o topic a. Ode ya sha sisi ndi hu nkomo. Kwabena Central Bank of Ghana. Kwabena ye to man mu ha o. Ena amount for a break. Kwabena ube bie a tabletop joint no enye easy. Nancy na be so na me we enfan kwa another level. Enti ombe he no mumbe bobo na remember that salam da me space was here and converted to baby eja. The akufo ado aye o man mu aidin ye kwa na ye ba be bre na ye nya baby atenare na kwabena de o sika o mo ka no enye easy. Enti me hwe obi obetena ho so obebie banka. Omo create edim hoke ko omo kan sika no backroom staff na operating in mayo no cry kambo manye sika ketwa. Na no ye bie no e Ghana need ya. Ghana need ya nti no ye hwe na sa dwen po na techire no ebeboa na se ekononim na neoma bi tini a no tina regulators wo ho. Na ya fremo ne ne mo atena ho ne adane dan ne amani because the more amode ani pagya no na omani musu eheden epagya edwuma eba nkrofo onye bi ye mfaso obaye eto taxi a ye ka taxi a ebinum aba taxi omo die ekotwe sika gum adie no so se sika na ye di no ntino muntwem no eye taxi na wa mu ne betu age omo ye adwuma
yeah
na woni adwuma ne bi ya how can you pay yes bank for na hwe mu ne oma yo capital mo declare ne de ha hin na ka da ho no ntino bank ne kra no ye ka bom eno na de consolidated by and I just anity. Now she saying we are sure say regulator be Africa ha or central banks in Africa. So I hear Ghana so you be a consolidated country.
Yeah.
Because your country e born home body yeah central bank ni mu egu. Central bank na ngu kwanso we jaka. Na ono you be mokola that say ben Accra your friend say ha stadium ho a cultural center ye turn your maka ho and said how are we going to get that money back near kwakutia and prim ya ye wo ya ho trinity ye na mama no ni si ye pemwa na utie nsem na amafo keka na che se eye sika bi obi edi na ode ne ho sonsomo no de akwakoche ho
exactly
na central bank no se nipa ne bo 5 ho governor no gina ne na so ye na dwuma se de also ya Bobie enka ban no na ne ho beto because no kure bi be den e be dedi enam me no ka sei bank no no hwe nkrofo books mo se enam se mo anya mo ho nioma yenti sika kra de ma mo se mo fa so musika so kra no bank ni ruafo ababubo mu busia asori mpenufo nyina ewo ana nyeta
ya
yenka o mo asemu kuruma
obia tini di afrim
yenka omo asemu krom
woni wan go ka
na afia ba ni saying na bank na emu na ono hwe na etoto sa ne oma no ene obeka kire negative or say equity mo finance for mo kan say negative equity. My goodness. Equity mu negative. Hey!
Then the Bank of Ghana.
Edeka, it's your friend negative.
Or say negative equity.
Not just say, you know my sell out to Abamo, we ain't bro for you bring you.
Oh, Radi Yakobo.
Ya bomusu papa. You see, I like some intro be out here, so you don't like one party. A friend is saying
one party
state into you know what you look at this enti bia na enye bia no kojo be ba be ye ma mensa ba be ye ma adwa ba be ye. If you listen to the things they said about the NDC, then President John Dramani Mahama and today the oye time I twem ko o papa free konwa so 8 years na ye ko no e megum papa na he the oye na 8 years sen kam wan ka hwe amfa ne ho kra no lusu fan keke no bi ba kra no abe boni we a nka kabra ye be so sene ye be kan asem. But if you get the tapes and hear the kind of things I can now kwa be video so 10 times so now ko kan and sembi na o de compare to President Akufo-Addo the oye na nka o de onye dimpo asem e ko cancel wow say I'll protect the public purse. Asemani ekokan ade enche so kra no wasasa letter so we ni tri hu son entoma yen kan wie na asem bie ni ne ho omaimu ha agency be to me investigation national security ye ni asama bie na suko ye bi na president age information open no clear ansana final one beba yetititi hu sa di ade di grass na oka na nkrofo hwa na obi ho na ase ahwe ani na obi sa so disappointed a friend is saying or MPP onye MPP but okoto ma MPP why disappointed instead say obehwe nu we hu say no kura ni bebi edani ni e de ato no ya na nkrofo we ase akofa ensem bia be confuse o mu nti no mu bi sa say oh na ade no kura mu nyina mu political parties we buy obeye say we su buy obeye say anopa me buy we ya me ba me tie o say na usi kana so akronfo no kra no we krofo we ni krofo we nka krofo we better and am say dey me su me hu no e no kre. That means they are finding a way be a confusing krofo adwene man krofo adwene yi omo say as a bibi papa bi ni Kena yet no dey see wo Kenan unim patabusufo fantasy wo ka say patabusufo a oh no man si dua so na nim
oh
na o kan
petuo
o na o aka no brofu dio me dem se patabus
ya kan petuo
yes Ansah na patabus fo no e ba no eno na o se yesese me ye de to ho na me hu social media o se MPB o se NDC MPP for you o flag bearer we ya de hia ni se benya van na yi sene no van na yi sini na e kansem no enti de papa yi kan enyina no na esi ho
botram crofo sa
because time na say anye ni sana se e ma ho kwa se de besi nne no e be ba no ne e be ka ho asema no aye ne ho so no su wo bibika
so which means yamro nsam no nguo e be du ba bi no mo e fatigue
kwamra
then we are feeling 70
kwamra exactly that is what it happened in Ghana no cry o mu do
I get that
ayo mu de pa wo kan wa kabi
because some
kan wa kabi
wo ha say no ye ja ye ho asem kura ka
kwamra enne exactly kwamra enne ka krea ya ye wa he fiti tam ka krea wa che wo de ache mi ya mabubo so short from 209 na de we kan na we dia ba na de ebedru enne ne de esi wa wo ti machine eji uye mu nse wo uye macho
when o calculate me who said the 60 billion Ghana cedis loss no it's equivalent to $5.1 billion
abrofo na omoma ye say 3 billion and no anajo no ye kira abrofo no kura no mu fi say enkomo no mu ne ye tina hold na me say omo kura no they have to check themselves because you have why ever born you go hell no mouse a car wa bo crash so since can in this can the man a bed. Now do you understand those people who are saying say obi na Skadians work pension what you say because this can hear the man a care that when him no scan the crab go my dey na be o see yen fanche yen writing off usan ko gina parliament also attended in corner assemble yet mu Kwabena assemble yet mu eti mo bi e mesre e de bia me ba mesre Accra FM me ban so ana ma be hu the political rabbit masa unframe me but dem uni Bobie nom no ene mo nanfofo no yesre mo ama enye maye adwuma no enye mre ni se wo da ye ne background ye nka mo ne enko certificate ho na Ghana fo nyina nti asese ye free baby ni aba beduru baby ayedu na Ghana fo ti asese a omo be ka che me ni umienu se hu hia kra so be ka satenten
ene muso ya munjai dina na mu no moko di ekudidi dina asemu dina na asemu ye hu se difference munya ba ko dia munya dina no
thank you mama
let me before be ko ho na hu hia se o se ayi finishing aduma na omo ye ne parliament.
Yeah.
And as our 30th anniversary now, but no moody. Omukoya back one off. Obekaya. And I see Omunam West in this central. And the West in this central, no minority, if anything, leader. Any
but so on country.
Oh, no, can I say you might be Michiasi? And no, come, my man in here. Debbie, Mammy Chairman, oh, Bobie, oh, yes, Bobie, oh, yes, what's the man? Oh, yes, Anna, yes, Anna, from your main family. A batch of fat. And then Mammy Cassay. One father, there may be so much NS near Tifu in a Tiasi. Adwuma na omo yama parliament no e na akofo mo atena faako na anam akora boni de onyenye opportunity ana obezo use di say nipa
that's okay yes
enuti na afanyo no friend ko hin won friend nko ba bia
oh you see
they make it
that's okay I don't think we should make an issue out of it. Quick one, Jennifer Boachi is on Facebook. Okay, so thank you, Jenny.
You want to go there?
You want to go there?
You want to go there?
Estella, Ali, my guy is here with us. Okay, thank you, Ali, my guy, thank you so much. Any other? Kabore, Yananti,
thank you very much. My chairman, na your mama baso.
Be a person the Fabia, your mama. So let's
your mama baso. Oh, Juma fam with you. To be very honest, and rana me follow na oye Juma bi am feel say na some faso de en kese pa me kuro mu se jira from planes for ne benya. With regards to drone why they supply exams papers. Bobie enya achievement o. Enya achievement.
I don't think enya achievement.
Enya achievement na ban bi enya o. Eye kuro a ekwanya da ho under John Dramani Mahama eye Fidel Road enti afibia we go pay by we pacho ma come asel enti afibia ni etwa sa akwan no so tieni o free atebubu ebesi anwurofi afibia ni etwa sa akwan
yeah minimum
close to 7 years in office second kura ban we fan ko gina so wo twa sere kura to form eti the airport hole say on no kura no agosi amana the airport hole no commander na adane manhole tinsuo no bae no abedane storage car enko car emma into second center no wa nyurofi community honom no waye keka bia ni wiase betimi akọ hono nti yentimi 5 exams papers no kura anko ho asat exams day 9:20 na fe no makọ mampon akọ pachewa ya transfer paper baako answer booklet kura medure 9:20 na fe na papers abedure nyurofi but in the news akwara bi late 15 minutes yes e man no ntire paper no na aban ye late 20 minutes
me kura wakai me me ye ho adwuma mu wi a me spend mo time unim say enura obi send me a video na school no me pese me boni din se nipa kwa ni tie me a me pe school no contact akola no cho BC oba o waso se okodwo nso na teacher ni adi nachi ekọ eye baabi akola no kodwo nso no then akola no ya duru no ose oni akola no be wuram akola no so oni ni wuram ose ni o ma ne nko no ma akola no agina kwara no adwo nso agu ne panty mu
ese hu a GSD recently GSD release ba say the okay thorough section
we can win the mam the by Friday
but Bobie not them they have to drone the papers for the first time in the history of the people of Setra Franklins. Ye de ka fiso ne ye kwotwe exams ya ye nam kwantempo
so ye kwan no na
matena wa ye hwama na sei na mi bi so question say exams na aba na musuro se wiase nyina be hunu mu adapa etimu di drone the paper akọ anadwo da suom setima mu ni bi awo ka no ntimi wo wa kura ho na wo se ye de ne kwa o di drone wa ba fa na kwa na so what I say eti grofo you can o di omo ho a wo ti ase ohun asa aburo no do so ama na be dambo ohun wo nyesika wa kodwa wo yire so ope street ni kaba wan to ebe bo ayira ma na ni age wo di akwa akoto tak mi jo ye di chichiri ye kom bi tak mi jo wo yire duma bofom say team afedi o so oba chichiri ja ana dia hwefie wo say oh me mai me tak mi jo kura me koto na so abamfa so obetim dia boka hire etie ma offense drone was it the purpose say ye mfa nko ye ntena ho ma ye kwan say kwan ne say wi ye mfa nko chair exams papers na eti krofo bi o mutinkran ni kumase a they don't even know the genesis about it now say ye mbo aban ba so ye ko fa drone ba ye na krofo bi and then so abamfa so bamfa so wo he what na wa ma abanye japade ade a edisika ya all you need to do is maintenance not mamfo nto gosu ndi so mfa why hwe ha ma na say na fe unni uhu kotoko mfa kranche ma wo se ye ma fans sa bodam fans no mu ko am party fo ne betima mamo Bobie my Ghana fo biem I think say following Commander Biden nkomo no on the wa delve kakra into aboabo ne no abakwasem ena odi aba beduru babi e yeduru babi a me pese me fa kakra ene se ne wo se ye sichire ye aduasa mienu e ka no on record se de ekosu yi e ya dansedie kese se party mienu a wono ho odin in contemporary terms e wo soro wo Ghana ha no baako eye amansiesie party e ka no nation building enu ni chiniye NDC amanyoku no na baako ya amanyoku a broni from nation records kire se wo ba wo sai wo man wo bokuro na ma oman mu manfo abrabo sante kwanachi na pempi no de krono ene adufudi pe ena masa ade no etimisie komanda wo kai omampani agufo de de si akonwa so na oman bank kuni ye fe no Bank of Ghana na we nipa eye adwuma wo honom
yeah
agufo do ba ya no si da bi mini sa ankrofo ntimi nya adwuma enu ti no mu yi wo mu firi wona mo ma nipa foforo wonim se yenso ye mra ne ye hyehye ye mu no se nipa no nya bone emfie a wo se odi ana mra no ma ho kwa se wudi a untimi nya adwuma bi mu so ye ana onu afiri nipam se adwuma a wodi ma mintimi nya bi mu a utimi yi na di until such a times arrives so ka so ba yi na di a yes o calculate ni sika o nka mra di ani mu de ba ma no na wa calculate di ama no akufuado ene na ban e calculate betanazir no mune asiama no musika ama wo mo se adwuma so ni adwuma pa no wo mo ye wo ho no wono o muntimi nya adwuma o mo fanto wo no mo sika no gofie komo na me ka we nyina ma obi a na adwen se adesen asem na aba no enye adesen kwa asem na aba o a criminal cartel, a certain criminal enterprise for being a net or mother power daddy. Takufa the year mufro no cofa and Addison 2 deposits Akufo-Addo na asa appoint omo Bank of Ghana board Akufo-Addo na constitute here they to so mienu there is a 3-member committee from the EPCC Economic Policy Coordinating Committee. Some committee way the chairman of the economic management team, the finance minister, and the governor of the Bank of Ghana, woman the former committee under the supervision of the president. Some committee me saying when the chairman of bank economic management team ube miame wadamfo no kwa kutie nuano baumia kano foriata and the finance minister enti the executive and Akufo-Addo ni ne baumia no ne kano foriata with the establishment of this committee alone cannot run away and can say Bank of Ghana is somewhat autonomous and so therefore Bank of Ghana na governor nanya na asem. This is an establishment say Akufo-Addo no mu nyina ensa wo rotwa ekoso ewo de ekeka etie hu no bi bisa say
no but Kabore the point is say no sikani bi wo kra na they can't account for say sikani say no mka say omo enti be account for was it 200 million Ghana cedis
and was it 280 or so
Ghana cedis
on the omu nimba bia no de omu nkai.
So they say why now Kubisa? You can ask them. So guys Akufo-Addo or no Obeka so nyejuma Bank of Ghana. Kubisa we ya Obeka say nyo and they are not ready to probe into the matter.
Now this is a governor who even said abra na minority leader Honorable to force your legislation you are printing money. I say obwa. Was it not the same governor who said those allegations were false? But me present here 40 as you say Bank of Ghana ye ka ho asam nne no enye kwadonto institution bia na braboni o. This is one state institution maybe atwam under mampani bia no wotema wa badaye na woni mo manchi chire ni nim toto ye dondrama ni mama peso na enyam faso. In fact in 2016 omo financial closure the Bank of Ghana made a profit of 709 million Ghana cedis. And a bank in
2016.
Yes. A bank how come that same bank is making losses today? And Commander, with your permission, even in those days when Bank of Ghana was making profits, Tiasemwa, Prime Minister Kanye, Akufo-Addo apantania Gabi Otiridako. I think the next occupation I think the next occupation must take place at the Bank of Ghana, specifically to petition the governor to depreciate himself entirely from the scene. At the time this bank was making profit, because of the solvency nature of the bank, now embarking on physical infrastructure projects, a bit close to the health infrastructure deficit, you face as on mine, a bit close to the hospitality deficit, you face as on mine. Yet these people with no shame and principle was insulting the man John Mahama and writing trash about Nkrofo. But now Bank of Ghana I'm making a loss of 60.8 billion. Mr. Jose Diena Apantawokan. And the Gambia has the gas, the infantry, and the audacity. Sir, so the developed countries are free to print cash to save their economies. What option do developing economies have? Now, Commander Chief Bani Betina Kachina will say, these people have a sinister agenda. It is not about achieving something. No. It is about getting their personal goal. And this year, Kunipa, Kwani, the Bedim Kunima, young Kunipa, Siabe Chantro, and Adim Kunima, young Chantro, Siabe Kunipa who feel on baseless accusation. Let's do it.
I mean, you Chantro for Bihu. Na entrona, what Chantra, Manipa Jedinti. And the papa nipa ne cry and Nkrofo na chiomo. What kunipa?
That is it.
Because this one is gone.
Exactly. Exactly. Enti, Commander, if John Dramani Mahama administration under prudent management and a willful goodwill, I know one more minor, you know, Mahama was entitled to draw no less than 5% of revenue, 2015 revenue in 2016. But say, although I know all my guarantee, okay, I say yes, even though I'm entitled to it, but I'm doing zero central bank financing. Maybe 1 cedi. Ni na ka ho and a bank intimi this is as pitini. So if Mahama peso yetimide 87 million as pitia, divide 87 million by 5.1 billion dollars in a net. They know the number of hospitals. So Mahama that's what he has etia banyo anaswa and ka Bank of Ghana kwesi e Ghana hanom. It's a simple arithmetic. It's a simple arithmetic. Even MPP follow my bond kwabeti my ebie. Oh, 5.1 billion. 5.1 billion. Now you divide it by 87 million. Say, ka Bank of Ghana hospital no. And Kiasi Baku 586.
Can you imagine?
586 system bed capacity hospital.
That's the system. It's the 60.8 billion Ghana cedis now, Irano.
Yes.
Se enka. Yes.
Mahama that's what they so. Any prudent investment. Your committee all this 60.8 billion into any so they una Mahama nyaye says the Canadian Yanfaswa. You for be enclose medical health infrastructure gap no. And ka Bank of Ghana hospital was in no cantonment no. And ko my Ghana with that amount you bet me 586 of them. Wow. So 60.8 billion. Say equalizing it into even interchanges. Because interchange is around 1.2 billion. Mahama kwaji sika buy no. Say the 60.8 billion no ensi pokwasi interchange ya. Ye besi baku 57. Enti Kumasi ya promise ya Ashanti region of 5 interchanges no. Eki ye nyama number 5. Ekanya ni say na ponya opportunity a no can say who try Ashanti mantam for. Say the people of Ashanti region doesn't need development. All they need is for you to give them MPP t-shirt and they'll vote for MPP.
That's
now
I think say and Ukraine na all can. No, you can't blame him. That is what he know about the people in Ashanti region.
No kurano onu no die wom na metase ama se bezipa ni koni ha ni die wom ni say me nkrofo this is what they believe in. And one philosopher once said say the most difficult job on this planet to do is preaching emancipation to a slave who lost his chain. Say akwa wodo na ngrawa na oka ogie ho asem a kire no. Most people in Ashanti region asem no onu nim say we na beboa no. But all those who obey Kwama MPP no dance obenya mfasopa. And now almost take advantage and we billions of Ghana cedis, billions of dollars. So what I say? Sir 60.8 billion. If we are not even channeling into infrastructure, now I see the fact Ghana Mabuno Juma, we can create 102,000 jobs. Bosumi Bian Mabuno be able to 2,500. For the next 20 years, that money can be paying them every month 2,500, 2,500 for the next 20 years.
And yes, not go for pro.
No, almost 700, 25 million to Tisikano. You create sustainable job of 102,000. Uber 25 million for the next 20 years. Government will not have to sleep and think. Say, hey, I'm going to 60.8 billion. Gone waste. Na Trumpiata, we na 30 megawatt of data now called social media. And MPP no dear, and Yakura and Yany and Mahama. Anyone ne? Ni baby out here no. Most of them cry no Musha radio Kumasia. What pona honorable Nedewama Bibia. Maybe you know what to Abama Meda.
Never view.
So I come you see Me and Mobutu I dey boy simetiko. Me na me hu ya.
Na unsu. Na be a fruit that what I dey call. Na only one jail for.
But you see, Commander, mpenifo ofie. Eti, mame wrap it up.
Yeah.
One critical question we've not asked ourselves. Omu local front. A company ya Kufuado near Po Edia Bounty.
Really?
TNO. Swiss company won the contract. Their local representative, some company, no more local representative, is a direct brother to President Akufo-Addo.
Asembe kure.
Eti Akufo-Addo no any ba mi am question. Addison said printed 35 billion in 2021. Printed 45 billion in 2022. My money violated Bank of Ghana Act.
You know for a fact.
For a fact. They should go and challenge it. For a fact. So, it's one question Bank of Ghana to pass a print. Oh, you know the contract number on here. So the first question is that how much did it cost the country to print those money? Secondly, how much in quantum did we print? Sikano eko try, do go send you try.
Let me.
This is
my memfa ibi ketwa bi ntoa asema yeni akabore kan so. Kwa na unim say 2020. Sika ha omo print ye no. Kwa na unim say Bank of Ghana ewo protocol. Protocol ne say aban e print sika bia scan yam print na Ghana ha.
Okay.
Ya de kwama no ne. O print ya no o ma shipo. Sika no bedru Ghana porter. All the security heads, head of national security, head of BNI, head of CID, chief of defense staff, Yoko, Bank of Ghana officials, a whole head protocol, a head of port or not in the presence or clear Sikano container. No. Then with a motorcade, they drive straight from the port to the Bank of Ghana warehouse. There were motor inside. Bank of Ghana warehouse. A hono na Omar run Sikano through a digital signature, digital machine that picks the digital signature of the money.
Okay.
And before they then distribute it to the commercial banks.
Okay.
And circulate it. Good. Because at the end of every closing day, Biano, commercial banks, so that is kind of called Eco Bank of Ghana. They take it to the Bank of Ghana warehouse. It is run through the same system and then recirculated.
Okay.
And maybe we will know how most of these things are done. So
deals no cost one.
In 2020 and 2021, sika omo print any na sika ne bedru Ghana no. And the national security for omoma your friend is saying boys oman use the existing protocol no. And on place can. You see obi fie whatever no the containers ni kogu ye. And omo yi di omo pe. Enti those 200 cedis notes no. Omo started spending first. I don't know if you saw how those money started.
Enya bi no mko paki we free bi no.
Enti sikan egomo demo. The 200, okay. The 100 cedis it
okay.
Oma package is in their houses.
Anyway, I'll come back to you. Moro,
eti the seniors at least for the inside. What they for appreciating by being free bar.
Yeah, but that video was in 2020.
Yes.
I get you.
You ever quite election as a video no buy.
It is 100 and 200 notes no print here.
And you see
egomo demo. And no, let me just add this quickly. And on 2021 last year. Okay, say dollar no na e kosoro sagra na sa go do 15. Within a short time, e cost 6 na e ko. E yes as can on say omo see this ni bebre go dem. Omo fa no more dey about on besesano into dollars. Good. So now you put so much pressure. To one answer your currency no.
And I saw I'm nyanti they don't bargain.
Man.
So and in any serious jurisdiction, commander, say Bank of Ghana and our central bank or who say obi at huge sums of money. So video near there, the central bank will be interested to know baby asa sika no free but saa video no na branch the park sika na what sika no so no till date can Bank of Ghana show us one statement pa we make about that video ana
so na mensa chemu no they know
enti wo mo ya no say kura se ayakotu empo aba wo bia aba
yakotu de
empo wo bia aba de ebe so na fuo no wasesa kɔ ade gudu ase ɛna sika no wo mo twum wo mo soa wo mo tu no sɛ ne abasa empo o bayere nkuma ye de tua yo bonko fie wie no uze utu bayere nketo wo mu anu de edua akese ne edi kodwa aha dollar no de hihye wo mo de na even cedi no e baaye no wo mo asara aye ne sesebe kalomo wo mutu no sɛ ne abasa obi akwa no alo ebi de abobo ya na ekoso aye ebi de aboso kan matu ebi kura de kia na ekolo du ko mu fie video be a be sin de Bank of Ghana antimi amba ma yeden ambi ya no. So this has been a journey of thievery akronfuo kuo bi ye from the criminal corruption machine money printing consortium wo mo afo mo a hey abere bia ehia sika ne yenko eti woti kumase woti nkran woti constituency bi mu na baumia bawo ho campaign na we say mama 200 Ghana cedi note je na no na we be determine wade a wono wade udi pretty billions of it money no be problem unkofo we na sa akwade boss anyom no ma omo so hunu enti commander that has been the sad reality but legally yes o ma breach a very important act in this constitution the Bank of Ghana Act, whether you are dealing with the original Act 2020 Act 6120 and now dealing with the amended Act 2016 Act 9182 or more breaching in now Ghana mra and now that same act section 67 with your permission so abrebia won me breach the Act 30 section 30 subsection 6 and 7 no there na yam fanyo yes 6 and I are amending it to 7 when dear Benny and Fayomo or say except otherwise provided in this act any person or a person who knowingly makes an incorrect statement in a document submitted by the person or an incorrect reply to a question asked of that person for the purposes of this act commits an offense and liable on summary conviction of a fine not exceeding 500 penalty units or to imprisonment for a period not exceeding 2 years. And now say both. Or partially say Akufuado, Baumia, Kenoforiata, Philip Addison, and your man somewhere Modiano. Say your man ye do rule of law, Kabimami Kabi, and Braya Juma. And what's up by this time? Some Crofway you now want in some one more 7 or 2 year jail term. But you himself go for the 1 year. Because according to say utie kura se na odi kura danfo ababa wasum obetimi aboni bi ohwa ne kofie enye sa asem no okosama no kura na danfo ni odi kuro ye be di atia si the governor kokoto ne kura eya Kufuado United 7 na wo honom ankosi aka eti ese sebe de mo na di no aye ba papa Philip Addison was demonstrate Ernest Addison was demonstrating say one he only just tip on Kosuni, but also a potential conspirator. Obwama ye bokrono, obwama ye buama embraso, obwama ye boni ye fusem. He is a jail candidate or a prison candidate here. Me give say no, what I say but for the meantime, you say ukoke je tie dwom no obi fa dia. Ye nka say do mekoko je mekoko, you say fa dia ntuo fatuo. You say no manim ya fa dwuma ne dai. Eto achire 2025 7 January 20 Bahama ebedi akonwa no a achire sem bi wo ho a ya hwe ne aka. All right,
Mamenka as a quick test message here Bobie. I thought the IMF or the World Bank had a resident representative at the Bank of Ghana.
That is why all these are coming out.
Was he there and still all these mess happened or they have okay, so Mensah is Obadabe Adias of Beswano. Okay, so Regina Lotte says, this is ridiculous. Ghana be that. Janetta Colley is here, fire team. Talking about the assistant commander, do you remember the young man whose video went viral that they were going to rob the Bank of Ghana? Is there any coincidence? I don't know. Because later, no, but can't say no, Diagram and all that. Jerry here, Kabore is a killer communicator. Truly, they have the monies in their homes. Simple. Bright Tibu says Central Bank was interested in birthday money banquets, but was not interested in the money packed in people's homes. And this is sad, all right? So this one is coming from Tibu. Janet Akole says, I hear they killed the guy who was sitting on that money. I don't know. I have no idea. Anita Adu is here with us on Facebook. Thank you, Anita. Our success will be if John Mahama, after 2024, does not prosecute and jail Akufo-Addo, Ofori-Atta, Bank of Ghana governor, and Abradapa, as well as all these thieves in this government, then we must not allow him to govern in peace. All right, so this one is coming from another tester. Listo Akwaba. Onto BM any critical issues will be a befebia.
Na I say bank of Ghana on some day. Me say penny for akabia. Ti me pese me tisi mfutukwanum ho.
No baby.
Na me ko feeder road. Na me the video be am a producer. Say na nanka betimi aboma me.
It's about what?
Na do dan Kwabena. On TSA the entire no kasana point is will be running away from the record.
Okay.
Me pacho.
All right. Okay. Hold up,
yeah, exhibit.
Okay, exhibit.
Virtually all the people who are contesting in this case, whether it is, I can mention names, the former Trade Minister Chiamateng or the former Agriculture Minister Freya Koto, former Energy Minister Boatie Japon, whatever, all of them have been, virtually all the people who are contesting in this case, whether it is, I can mention names, the former Trade Minister Chiamateng or the former Agriculture Minister Freya Koto, former Energy Minister Boatie Japon, whatever, all of them have been involved in making the MPP story. It isn't just the Vice President who has been responsible for creating the MPP story of the second government. The MPP government's record is a government for the MPP. All of us, without exception. I don't see what we gain by attacking the record of our own government. When you do that and you become then party candidate, what are you going to tell the people of Ghana? Oh, it was Akufo-Addo who misled you and mismanaged affairs. I will be different. Even though I am MPP, I'm still under the Osno's sign. I'm different. And the people of Ghana will be that gullible. No. Let's be serious. Virtually all the people who are contesting in this case, whether it is, I can mention names, the former Trade Minister Chiamateng or the former Agriculture Minister Freya Koto, former Energy.
All right.
Tinana, where Omampeni Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Na. I mean, Jawad. I was Sweden one and over almost show life.
All right.
Oh, Facebook. Now Bombay, so you know, birthday, Chief Bombay. Happy birthday. Massa.
Bombay,
Where for
Massa.
Yera Auto, aka Bombay, our dance man. Okay. Massa, Kwesi Pratt. Now, Nana Dr. Akufo-Addo who say, baby, I do need ye. Or no, Cassandra Crawford, you know, ama. Kufoja record wa. Nenye, national people before Timido Momo Associate. To her Nanado and the campaign now. Kufo, and you my power shall say no. And never bet to us. And ne. On one Kasana appointees, including on one Kasana Vice President, head of economic management team. Omuni running away from Akufo-Addo's records. Now a hano. ɛyɛ ya ahye no paa na ne baabi asa conversation we call so Jubilee House our friend NPP party communicators ano do mo trans with Jubilee House and then the seat of presidency and the president ababeye party headquarters annex e dia ma MPP a ho ne free party communicators ne etu omofo omokọ a de oso omonkoka na de oso omonye Nana do danko Kufuado. Papai, dear kosu nyina nana sometimes ikasa na transem dabi na de kra na ase high mu. Because papai wa free ni nipa yomo.
Na kwa ketwi.
Ya na wa free ni nipa yom. Dear kosu Ghana bie no a fa no ho. Sene manu susumina so. Sasra for kra tu Akufuado abangu a na na menya so beje di krasi atu na abangu because he has no clue onim de ekoso wo ba bia ne de ne say wodidi na wada opeso otu kwan mo first camera nya de ko o se scan de opɛ na ode ache no ne de no enti se Ghana fo esu napko fo sika akwakokam nursing training, teacher training, all this allowance, statutory payment, akokam nyina yeka ho asem no enye na sem wo free ni payom maka dan gbanyu oboy mampam o so wonte ye yes wonte ye because na do pa ye nipa se de ye nipa se Ghana fo na ye wa atenka se de nyankopɔ bo nipa dasani ma na atenka a man conscience a man adwini hunumu mo otimi hu se we ya papa we me de mi nua eye we me de mi nua enye me ya me man sia me de o man nawu me ya me man sia ma chechire daache enchirima daache na ma ahihye ni ye no woni bi so obi a na nankade ekoso yi ye hu bi
so meaning say ade no bone na odi no onim so odi ye bone is that what you want to say
efa no ben
okay
ne dia no efa me chese obi ka Ghana dwendwem Ghana ma dwendwen efa no ho ben
me mfa ho
me dey ye ntua mo kanti den napko ntua mo kanti den e ma bunu so mo pa adwuma enti den sagla me guo no mo say enti den
nimra me ye kwan say
me ye kwan e masem enti den emfa no ho nanka wo hye de tibia Ghana yewo mu sesie ya nana enkenya ho na montuo na ban etuyo sana na de obi ase de woni nipa yomu pa e na wo hwe ye ni ankasa West Africa sub region ama hudu atwa ho ahia ku e koso amamu ofun bone a enru ye die koso a nana ntinka onfa anya futuo yesi so okoto se ja e da yonko abodwusemu a kane na asisa nso si wudi ho na kra de se fo abodwuse ni num na so dia ban ye nyina chese asese bi woni Ghana fo tiri so dembe ye bi amfa me ho de me pe e na meye esiden mama betna so ehun lectures a Dr. Muhammad Bomia ye na nada Kufuado no okwa broche no ogba na one David Cameron UK Prime Minister no mu ye meeting ahodo na incite Ghanaian community mu first camera support yen na ye Ghana ye dindodo ye henyam
ye raise
temperature no enkosro ekofa Serbiafo mercenaries edo baye assaulting the pillars of power and Kufuado in opposition assaulted the pillars of power and now Kufuado is still assaulting the pillars of power and the next state institution be an judgment
on why attacking state institutions.
Yes, yeah. And to buy na papa we make sure say enye ne busuani a ne yire busuani no na hye ho and the family busua and to assault the pillars of power no nobody can talk obi antimi nka wasem mama betna so Yedi Mahama Bosia or boy, yes, God, you now is saying 54 billion Ghana cedis.
Less than what Bank of Ghana has lost.
54 billion Ghana cedis in 4 years.
If you are saying who?
And ne Bodam Nimpo any Majuma Mahama ye. Ofa bebia Mahama Juma. Even NDC communicators, Minya Kaboyo TI. Me dem is here so on the Ashanti radio, one time Mahama Juma yen na kwa won't me boni na so na time was no to refi. 54 billion Ghana cedis 4 years. 2016 year call election. Ghana ke record mu do election year bia budget expenditure e kosoro obi akwajiska Mahama nji 1 cedi taku simple and free Bank of Ghana. Zero financing of the year budget. Now, just 1 year, the governor of the Bank of Ghana, and then them say, Bank of Ghana Boka, 60.81 billion Ghana cedis. Money bigger than the Mahama boy, ye the year Ghana puntu Juma, ye tuni di Commissioner General no. Sensi okufo adam nipa se bi wo free nipa yomu a wo free se nipa o wa tenkan se de nyankopon bo nipa ebetimi asi entumi si this 60.81 billion no ebestimate terminal 3 nana ebesi terminal 3 ene Nigeria for every Nigeria eba Ghana obudu airport na omudi eye Nigeria penyimfo atem abrochire nyina abrofu nyina ba be bekamfo no ebetime si makoma ko 25 is kana she 60.81 billion Ghana cedis just a year. And it seems like nothing has happened. At the end of the year, one thing so do go be no abe. We met members of Francophone countries, and to me see that. Now so Ghana, I see. Now we ya near a better radio so near running commentary no one beya. The so-called moral societies, no. Or more Ghana has seen how many of them cry kasa about this amount of money.
Obi incompetent was insulted church auditoriums ahimfie ha adaya wakwaje bosia 54 what the 4 years you
4 years
Obi every 1 year awia 60.8 billion from Bank of Ghana. On only a competent leader.
Yes. She see it.
The reason is that Oche MMBD. Now Mahama wakwaji 54 billion. Fabra ni encheni wa ya asore dem a wo say Nkroma circle ya na traffic ni too much. Achinti dey.
Typical MPP ni be ka kiro say nya ni be Ghana you.
Yeah.
Typical MPP member. As one be ka kiro say ye Ghana nya ni be ni you. Anti traffic achinti is what? If an obey. Afenyo mark ni audio no say ye kesika. Was a country. Before 2016 election, after no mark would you be a peer and want it.
Yeah.
Court or more court to be
your
Keskas country. That is their mentality. 200 million Ghana cedis 8 Mrs. Sagreme.
Usmi Huskan.
1,500 housing units.
Yani 80 million Ghana cedis.
80 million.
Yes.
80 million housing units.
Sagleme whole project in 5,000 a year 200 million Ghana cedis.
No. 80 million. it provided accommodation the man Ghana for 200,000 Ghana police service omo number yes
also won huska
ye ka Ghana police any a soldier for number krabo mu a enu
also won huska no
ye betimi free
also won ba bia o de ato
a push for Ghana 52,000
look at that a soldier for krado mu ye ka police ni soldier krabo mu 100,000
ya dia amount say honto for microphone to actually ha
in fact
na honto na se me hu ba bia me de ato
Ghana ha nyina police for fire service immigration for any all civil servants no mu say 100,000
sagle me wo ko ho a ubedu na police security na so ho security zo ye ma nwram since 2017 na baby na ya declare say security zone and na okra na nyama yira o Bank of Ghana ubedu na soldier for 24/7 at ho ekuta AK-47 okra sika yira 280 million Ghana cedis omu baby say scan fire Central Bank saglema soldier for police for ho is security zone emobi anwura ho no edan air conditioner se bomu yetimi atutu atu burglar proof atwetwe cables ni nyina akura afim today bia bedu na
ya hefo na kwaya
today bia bedu say security nyina ho security zone when we are
I think or security or sha mama we are
sanyama we esi Ghana chese what's o manga na sika sei yasa kwa ka where the film ade ya chi uye kokun wesi mahwinti asichiri akokun ya ba okwa adu se wa fa ohene yire Ibrahim fie be yi wa no okọ odi atopa ena Ibrahim fie washi Ghana ska nyina ya ka na ya pa asime okotoko fa kura che ma ya ka ho asem no osimi di $250 million AC a new head office nana yeti Ghana hai Bank of Ghana baby ensure to yiri form no so bi form ana omo dan nyunu ana say omadi fo ni bi ahye omo nkom said the entire economy no mu hu so because of so omo da so te Bank of Ghana da no mu ti ana TNC fufuro na bibia be yeye $250 million ah yedimu just 200 million it provided 5,000 housing units with the 250 million no AC just one structure na Ghana for ye din abo pia pusa wana akwaka wasema kire no oposi ni anaso sojani na weni nyina na sabufuo nyina bekoso no na Ansah the electoral commission omoto se o ma hihye o madwuma den omode omusia no ko ya parliamentary reject no na wate ho asem bio unzo ma yedin aso mo fa adwempa adwumboni e wo mutim no enya adwenketoa omo hihye o ma yedin na Ghana fo anti o ma asem no omo hihye na de ba kwa na mahu abato mu ni say ebeka na watch to election obi atimi helpless that's ultimi was abani ewia mu but na ultimi nya ho hwe when our friend police na when our class match no obi amasa obi a fa free so krako because Nanado assaulted the pillars of every state institutions in this country. Electoral Commission appointed MPP communicators and so what? Okoka, you bring the Council of State members. No more be defended. Say, I appointed MPP communicators to the Electoral Commission. Some conquer Juma and so what? Really? And nobody will talk. Obia yedi. And see a two abani ni abobana winter man home so I want you be one him for omo no so omo de omo ntuma isika akọ ye be fa for ni afre candidate twaso ya bibia amanenka but de ko so nyina no science no omo hu o omo nka Omumowa. But when the people are demanding for accountability, that was when they'll pick their phones and call them. That's when they invite them to their palace. And catch and say, Jabibia Manenka. Jabibia Manenka, Jabibia Manenka. No, na make us me say MDC forward Sudi Cassie. Who text message in the Nipa was sent by and say Mahama be president. Na wama accountability and Koswa. Ghana ntimi ko yes me support sa oni obi o kasa asem bia me support no na me sisika ya wie 60.1 billion ya wie no na what ba dollars mu a is about 5.something billion dollars
5.5 with today's exchange rate
IMF 3 billion no half of it. Tisabai ba na waso wotnase na yakọ we kura ye de omoti so a ehu atue kekra ya hu o na ase atnase said the professor met time Professor Kwabena wa mo omo set up committee investigate kofo appointees to me prepare evidence and docket and komuko prosecute about hundreds of them. Professor Melzika say omunya manenka no se mahama ba no otu sa na mo no na me say mahama o de mu nyi kwan because na Ghana fo nyina jetum se sika nkura ni ho because de akufo ado abaya ye Ghana no ene mahama ba mu kura na ontimi nkoje bosia e international market ontimi nkoje bosia Eurobond ontimi nkoje bi because ya say credit facility ni asay no we treat antokro ni nyina enti dia Ghana for one nya kwan a Ghanaians will not complain. School dani guram one see a menya sure say Ghana for be complaining because for the past 6.5 years a government of promises will be brand new secondary school 350 within 1.5 years has failed to build one and commission one, and Ghanaians are not complaining. Dear Ghana for demanding accountability because Ghana for any ready say a soldier for a tuo ebetu abayagu ye pese ye de kokromotie esesa 2 million de mawa mun lidi na sasika we Dr. Ernest Addison
obefe
aba na nkwankwa ye say ye chi obi a ye nya primary pharmacy ye na kokoti ajeri no akwakodam o say ye gina japade nyina
enu tin yesi munja idina no
I say
ya idina no ebetima
time no sha
odibo
tale iti babe
which is ankrofo nyina japade omuma bia no ababra said the chief Kufuor person so Kufuor hotel wa so Kufuor bati UK wa babra adwuma be no yeso ayi ni madwuma kura wo ye wa to 5-star hotel no dabi o ma ba bi obia mobra saban sa mu bu akonta mun trade o man na fofo no mo ma property bi a ye register in their names mun freeze ni nyina
no ebi o kura no on register in your name but per investigations let me lead to
ye freeze ni nyina
na say jankoma o gas we jimi no de in a restaurant $6 million na ko ni dim
mun freeze sa properties ni nyina ni assets ni nyina omo opposition ni mbra no mobo Akufo do opposition ya de a na Ibrahim Mahama na hwe no ntimi ntado kura nom Akufo do opposition o ya de a na obi na hwe no.
Thank you.
Tinana accountability Ghana for obi anso so nana me maka me sementena advocate me mom payen we hye sa soldier for and say me nam beach road betititen titi obabi a obututio no na omu bom kikeke na say na ka beda be sara ma china kikeke
obi asend me message say na dan bi ka chen so aso da enra na adwena a friend say defense minister any other minister baako ne military has ne to up much or say they should take over. No mo nya kwa nwane.
Me nya basa.
Na msi da ye we dey ni nipa kro be bo pitra sore.
Banchi fufuo.
Oba sore. Citizens no be yire aban we am atena so correct. Dia kwato aba correct. Da ohoba amanfo be hu say yes, say boy say dia bro ko. Bibia ye ngoda me fale so.
Na enye no mo breaking the 8. Na mo breaking 8 afa mo kon hibi.
Bo se wo so da ye. Na msi na da ye we mo pitrin sore. Ai.
Omo.
Bole tell me.
Yo commander.
Be bia be so fa bia.
Mami sha sim free Cecilia Dapa. Na compare me start free dinner na menko ho. Certain free Cecilia Dapa. At least the OSPF is in the account.
Yeah.
You know, dollar bako, CD bako. Dollar near 48, CD near 48 million Ghana cedis net them.
Cedis the NSA
48 million Ghana cedis.
There you go. Microphone no
48 million
Ghana microphone no cost
48 million Ghana cedis.
Mami me microphone. Cedis account is any
48 million Ghana cedis.
Cecilia Dapa
480 billion titi kano net them. And na dollar the no $5 million.
Cecilia Dapa. Hey, Ansah be dia 20 mo ye.
We a baller. Where the hair baller so
48 million Ghana cedis
and them in the CD account. And your friend is saying sorry, in the CD account. And a dollar the $5 million in the dollar account. Inti we inti okan nyina boma okan nyina boma that's about 60 yeah inti everyone say titi can bear 1 trillion
ana odi anwa mo
titi can 1 trillion. And me draw some perspective because this is Cecilia Dapa. Inti wo near cost of Bank of Ghana now. It really gives you a fair idea, say the whole government has been catalyzed. It you know ubia efum de ope. The governor of the central bank, Dr. Addison, Kwabena, me kind of know of it so. It's a jailbird. He is going to jail straight at all cost.
Why?
Dr. Addison. Because he's a criminal. Everything he has done, from the collapse of banks through the debt exchange program and to say normal way or more and saying and to the printing of money, all of them has been done criminally. Kwabena, me share some of the expenditures at Bank of Ghana a year. Expenditures almost spending on car. Kwabena, car no Gaddafi's car, Gaddafi car sa or different Libya, eba Ghana. A obeja ni nyina go ano. Sa cars no. Eno kwa na moment muchi car no free Libya, ene ba Ghana na moment ni. Ana se muchi se den kofo echi car free ko London. Ena nka mo here maintenance a. Nka me spend say sika no. Kwabena mo se computer expenses ni dey. Kwabena mentiase. Computer related mentiase.
Computer related.
Computer abaya tomam Bank of Ghana computers nice flash screens I can say this is what mainframes computer. Omo you see a normal computers ni bio. Mainframe computers no mo use. Ya to enti mo koto computer for kra na anka say number spende. After mo say your friend is printing. Kwabena, me kind of video show. the next NDC government is going to set up what we call an asset recovery task force. The next NDC government is going to set up an asset recovery task force. The task force that is going to recover assets, stolen assets, people who have illegally stolen money from this country, people who have acquired assets illegally.
Do you have anything stealing that is legal?
Kwabena, maybe. People who have depraved this public purse, Kwabena, the task force will be charged with the responsibility of recovering all this stolen money. Because Ghanaians, oh, list of my casa, many break. Oh, they do wow, they become one same.
Me too.
Go into me for, pacho into me for,
okay,
into me for. Oh, futu unim there also the futu command.
Where's the Betty Bepi?
You see, anything in your brain, Kwabena, because Ghanaians are looking for revenge, and rightly so. Ghana for
revenge, accountability.
No. There's accountability and there's revenge.
Exactly.
You know, Ghanaians are looking for revenge. There are nkofwa.
There you. And you person catch him say, double num nkofwa mo kwabu wo mo ayawa so no. Samioku any double num be nanti krom ha. Change of government obi emface wo mo bi.
Accountability ni say commission no report na buy no.
There's difference between accountability and revenge.
Accountability there and one government change.
Revenge there man show team.
Oh no.
Accountability na dey.
Say enya me revenge na make Kwabena. Na but na making me point. What I'm saying is what I'm making anything I make say Kwabena in 2024 Kwabena, there is going to be a new class of voters. Your NPP voters, NDC voters, floating voters. In 2024, there is going to be another class of voters called revenge voters. All they are looking for is say position so that they can get their pound of flesh.
Oh yeah.
People whose businesses have collapsed, people who have lost their jobs, people who have lost their livelihood, people who have lost their pensions, people who have lost their investments.
Me, Papa be frame me free Germany, nimi din komo bi say, ono ada obeti say, ye say Akufo-Addo no every power, o totuo no aba Ghana straight, no nipa o de kono so. You see, he told me because because or see nipa net me use state power e dey dupu no a ofa ba bia wonya kamafo.
And there's so many of such people in the system. Sure. So many of such people. And so we are going to have this class of revenge voters. And that is why we need to constantly assure this class of revenge voters say the NDC is not coming into power and it's going to be business as usual. Now I say Madame Fournier, asomesi, there be. And asomesi, you are my friend. Asomesi, you are my friend.
Obisi Anas is one of the revenge voters. Manasa Azuri is one.
Also, so many and in fact, Kwabena, that class of voters, no, they are the most quiet. The revenge voters, no, they are the most quiet ones among all the class of voters. Politics, they are very, very quiet.
I said, this man, politics. Or friend, I was shocked. Was it Kwabena? Bread, na Ghana for to a bar. Near say Akufo-Addo, Nina Busia for Africa, so.
In Kwabena, all we are saying is the next NDC government must understand the same. If they are not able to satisfy the quest of these people, and you can only satisfy the quest of these people if you are able to recover. Because say Boni and Kofo Ebedi, any sika me wiano. It has so much sika no crown, na sika no guamu botom Kwabena. Untimi more mine no. afei wɔn sa bɛ ɔprɛse nkɔfo a wɔn ahyɛ wɔn ani eya in power no wɔn bɛ sa kɔhyɛ saa nkɔfo no ani eya in opposition.
wɔn mu ne da.
Enti saa asset recovery tax force no is a must. It's a must. Enti moi moni abre efum japade moni abre so sika gudem mo amututu amana di sem mo amudi bi gu pole tank mo mukrom ewo ye friend say omfo say bimbila ana na vrongo mo amoso budi bi gu mu fie won kran ha eja to ma ehye mo mo so tutu form mo fie wo nkran ha mo de $25 million ahye mu East Legon mo so asa nyapade ni nyina go dem no. Remember say the moment of reckoning is coming. Kwabena the moment Kwabena enti sa de we no enti am beka e na pese me de NDC for ne fra no because se mo anye sa de we Kwabena
NDC egu
mo anye sa de we na de my but you are my friend but you are my friend but you are my friend.
No, but say JM failure the uprising the base Kroma no.
If we fail that aspect,
you are telling everybody say do what you want.
Kwabena,
yeah.
If we fail that aspect, the consequences is going to be dire for everybody.
Yeah.
And that is why you need brain. Kwabena, we all have friends.
Oh yes, of course.
In the NPP, we all have friends in government.
But Basame, your friends, Tommy, between you and me, I'm not here. Me taking decisions, man, this you. Me going this meeting.
Exactly.
And this grassroots, any charge be our so in my life.
Yeah.
He said, me over to some near Kufu the crack wa would be Musame.
Exactly.
So my NDC position there. Then we were sued to put up a poster.
Exactly.
May won't be any accountability.
Exactly. But yes, but if you hear crown, men man for coming and see me so. Some NPP need to.
I wouldn't do it.
Men man for coming and see me so. Men can't say only NPP need come up. Men can't say when this thing Adam for any could did. Men can't say. But men man for coming and see me so.
That's not an issue.
Because message na ebe send ya kwa bonte na ye kwabena because ko for AD yaw and ko for AD yaw ewo mumu and these people are looking for hope. And my mama any impression say NDC so beba na akoye na for sem and a mini ani and a we nie na ko for sikoma we good them and ko for your friends omo go omo nyuma nkofo omo say omo bibia omo pensions omo say bibia just say nkofo omo bra shiro omo japademini nkofo they've lost almost everything under these people womo they are waiting say mo NDC for beba na mo otina bi no mo de nkofo we gina court na we fast track court we enye high court asem we public tribunal papa 2 months ni account asem wie na Ansah wem na also much now with the last one I was saying straight. Kwabena, we need to jail these people and recover all these assets. We need to jail them and recover the assets.
Thank you.
We need to jail them and recover the assets.
Thank you.
Ansah.
Now, quick comment here. Jaga P says, Kwabena, there is a saying that there is no brother in Lagos 2025. Kwesi Eje says, Commander, definitely you and Ansah Thompson will be part of the revenge voters, of course. Haji Aliba Sandime said that you're referring to Moacha. The dear bread didn't Top Choco, more top chocolate spread, yeah, the Fabrudum, no more top chocolate 3-in-1. Yeah, no dear. Nanusona debone. Top Choco, Koda, Ehiam, Penny here, many pedues in also. Heart Builders Estate and Sasia and one corner asumdie wo ho ewo Shy Hills ni go pram ni chopuri abuso ama for me enko je 10,000 Ghana cedis na dia to ase ni nyina 20 or ma bosom nsia no atwa ne kakra open cement bricks blocks polytanks ni nyina benya bi listo fa bia wo fa bia na famisi to
amen cheti for me chia me no ma bigafo na me de memre na bi be masame
ade
home for me, Papa.
Nyame ayede.
Achieve Bible.
Sami ne kabori. Me chemi mrena kanama.
Oh. Ade wa CD ama me ayezu uchim forever. There forever.
Yeah, tell say. Oh say. Eni o me koso o man nim na abo me yare. Ama my friend. Oh. Maybe Ojidi say, baby, on my way, Bruno. And your day were hot dear. Acquire a before nipa beji to me a free yourself for some, and who hear papa. But me will slow park a year. In fact, I'm one person, I'm very fearless. I don't fear anything in this life. Because Sebi, I didn't care who pass, I was in the Peshupa, but I don't think I have any fear when it comes to a woo in show. But me fear a woman must see a year. On my ben, ye the gentleman. On my ben. And a dija in Chirima. Anytime I mean the list of nipa or more a presser on by flag bearers MPP mono. Kwabena. I think about one thing, say nipa bi abo mutrimu pose omo pese omo kache Ghana for say kwasiafo. Na ni ekoso yi ya sa nipa ni nyina nipa du ni nyina one way or the other omano edru dwom sesei omaye part of a byway the first term second term apreku ene eye adenimo ena ebi ya metima yi o mafrim ena kodwopoku nipa miensan. However, the emami ntimi nyi omo miensan mu bia nso mfiri mu nso ne se Kwabena enti de ekoso e pa se o ye party ba o ye MPP ni na all you could do was just to perhaps in the case of Adenimo mention say ade ekoso ne nye.
And Adenimo has been consistent with his criticisms.
Yes, but that is not what I think I need. It's not just about say the ekoso nye keke.
Unjai party no.
Enyo jai party asem. Say party there eyiku open again. But you want to make me believe say Ghanaians should believe say beyond this we shouldn't call MPP a criminal institution. I have a problem.
But if may argue from the other side, that is the reason why Ibn Pem say Adenimo no pese omo estande eji party no omo get rid of the criminals.
How?
If the flag bearer, you become a flag bearer, there are so many things.
Me Mr. say. A papa for a woman. Omonkoti party for.
Okay.
Me Mr. no. Omonkoti party for. Na omonye offshoot of the MPP.
Okay.
Me Mr. Even though I know it will happen right after the primaries in ABC. deɛ mimi susu yɛ me ne sɛ si saa brɛ no a amanfo adwene bɛyɛ sɛ yɛto abɛti a wonti ɛna wokɔte o party
nkomo nsi kwa so sɛ
ɛno nti no ɛbrɛ so sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wo Ghanafoɔ nyina hu sɛ Akufo-Addo wɔyɛ criminal Gabi Asawche Dako yɛ criminal Osafo Mafo yɛ criminal Kofi Asante Bedi Etuo yɛ criminal ɔne n'apamfo nyinaa yɛ criminals ɛno nti party no na yɛteeɛ no yɛante sɛ yɛde ba bɛbɔ korɔ no nti sɛ nnɛ Akufo-Addo sɛ party no ɛna ɔpɛ a munyaa party no ma no na yɛnhu sɛ apapafoɔ no nyinaa firi saa amanyokuo na ɛyɛ awudifoɔ akorɔmfoɔ abɔneyɛfoɔ abɔnefo sɛm ahyɛ ɔmo ma no ɛkuo nim ɔmo kɔte ɔmo but sɛ woda so ɛma Ghanafoɔ gyidi sɛ saa amanyokuo MPP no ɛnyɛ criminal organization na mmom criminals bi ɛna take over that amanyokuo na then you have a problem. You have a big problem. Kwabena.
I say soldier for taking democratic government.
Yes, sir.
Government in the
list.
Military, government.
Alan, no, you're trade minister. Kwabena Japan. Ono ene bo Akufo-Addo hu da Roma man say nyina hu say Akufo-Addo yi nipa wo say ye man ye man pe. Kane. Wono ene asmanom Gladys asmanom me maame nom ena omo yes saa ade ma omo de Akufo-Addo call the whole country for the first time. Owie ya no Akufo-Addo num kra san yi na die no 2020 ya Akufo-Addo what enam soma Bank of Ghana ebokai Kwabena Japan we Kwabena miami nua Kwabena ena omo koso Akufo-Addo nsa se ne boni mu nyina no oye papa chen mahama
nyokre
anunti no Kwabena boni bi Akufo-Addo ye bia no yesi de suntu ya ne benam ne so beba no onu na wonue waka ho eye part and parcel of boni Akufo-Addo di bia Kwabena Japan kan ho in fact of waso because unim yakwa ye ne ka che o se Kwabena ye ba be ye o chief of staff
sa no
be sene mi yanko
om de dada no
maybe almost on be ye o ye friend saying baby a be trebe won ho ye friend saying
Petroleum Commission
yo eno ya man letter wi o gabi si one penny yes it happened etino se enka ye no a enka mini hawo but eneno I have a big problem with Kwabena Japan. I have a big problem with Boakye Jaako. He is a criminal. Anyone who condones criminality is a criminal. When the dust settles, unkwa unfuturo energy enfie num.
Ejina wiem kumu.
With that. What you say? And I don't see why we have to allow such persons in this space in a political dispensation. Jogate were a criminal. Wanuna railway sika okodi yema for the first time in the history of the world. Ensure timitona suswan eyi. Train kwai.
Asesako alado. Abelempe alado.
Obi ti say akoto every year. Tiami akotoba. Koto awanuma. Onyansani pa timi wo bakwa sia sei. Timi ka tega na for say body sidi miensa. Yes sir. Body draw. Ewi a che no oton body wa ha. Ministries body o. Body yo ma e dia so body eton. Kwabena na wo si kapa John Mahama kwaji free Canada say yemfa ne kwa Canada for buying $150 million Canadian dollars. Kwabena sa time na dollar no Canadian dollar no crowd in age na be say 3 cedis a hwesika akodi ni ho a de ko pema mpani adi he sika akodi ni ho planting for food and jobs no one planting any food one more obi adwuma signboard adwuma no de man kwala na no mo eye ni signboard from 2018 to date baby abefa bia meboa
asie nyina bisi so yes
me ko voter region akura bi me ba me hu ayi akwanya friends akoto signboard do esikwa ho a no ma twa ase togbe awo dada Mezi, kabetu kana.
Wait. Oh, and Kwabena. Oh, it sounds very insulting. It's as if say Ghana for ya Jimiama. I mean, kwasia bia timi nya ne ho ya ho kwan. I to say ya moi. Ama sabi your friend is saying Subway abua sumuro timi num yen ya dane Ghana for dane kan
ready yankofo
na nsumuro we num etimi num yen fa o mu hudi ejie obi ti se kene Japan Kwabena boni be na ekoso aban we mo kan first of all Kwabena Japan any kene Japan enya banta bi.
Okay.
And I think we have to set the record straight. Kenya Japan party way MPP. You need no until 2000 elections. You need no.
No MPP we near Ansah no oba.
And I make us say he went to Parliament in the year 2004. If my memory, in fact, 2004. Me Nana Poku. Me name Michael Lampon and the other corporate Kufo Fio. For the first time, he knew Kufo from nowhere. Me Nana Poku me ameti hey.
As also come.
Yeah, onu bet me catch Ghana for say. And onu 92, 93. No, my party $3 million. Can you pay $3 million? Unya no eh. Obi a taxi driver. And now woman any cocaine business amoye ya. $3 million who could find way. Look at somebody who is talking. And confirm Jinedi. Think he said,
like I said, MPP for Jinedi.
I know say MPP for you confirm.
There is so one describe MPP for no.
I want Jimmy. Jimmy for no. Jinedi. Who you say confirm do buy? Transport Ministry. Any other man no. And one work of a siam bet now. Yes. Eti business bi akoso bia under transport no wono na eye onam because wono ye sininti enkwan adwena no sini wanya bi na wo sa no na akeka nkwase asem na nenam Ghana ha na udidi nkwase wo keka nkwase asem who is more criminal than ono Kenya Japan a on the akoku a friend say a friend say adu any ameswali jebi dan ko adu onam eke kan kwasi asem enti maye fa ono so ntonche abekronsa me ba
ye Dr. Kofi Kroda Preku de mami
kwadu apreku no
aka 3 minutes so
kwadu apreku
adwuma wa ha
anya ba ha me pa
ene kwadu poku ne adanimu me de omo ho che omo na the last but not the least you see Kwabena the most insulting figure of all is Baumia.
Who the Apreku wache no?
Apreku de so nkan ban hu.
Ma oga contest yi ho.
Contest yi o kan hu yi no. O kan hu from ECOWAS waba.
Apreku anya Kufu the campaign manager at a point.
We
na kwa wo de Kwabena je ba na ba we no because Kwabena je was the first ah.
We dey no dey no. O se Kufu do anu nsuo be dey why man pani. E no mo pam no.
And you have to apologize to Kwabena je Japan. Ono di ba ye no. Wo so na
ono Apreku wu so be campaign me Kufu do 2020.
Dem che say why campaign manager pen.
O be ye campaign manager no se na anu nsuo be dey why man pani.
Campaign man pen.
Wo ye say o ye because okoye flag bearer hopeful. And I nye na Kufu do so mra ne nyina ye adwuma e no se ni nua no
banka wo nya sympathy
na dey me say wo fin so achi na ofi
Akuma da tumelo.
Hona ufiti minim say you have a but
time na de man away.
Me time na me de be mama no.
Me adwuma wa chiro.
Me heartache.
Thank you. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Fast. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Omo at the Bright Soldier capsules. And Bright Garlic Plus capsules. Na omo di aba osu do mpembua. Na odi wani achire ho. Hello.
Hello, Commander.
Eja.
Commander.
Which side of Accra?
She's on Madina Estate.
Above 1,000.
My receiving, my call you come for da. Commander.
What could you scared of you say fast? Now, almost have a year influence.
Commander, me da massive. I'm sure mo.
CMG Sikacha dear. This week, dear, who can you now call?
My year happy, only baby.
Catch me.
Time now more lunchy program, no, it was on Friday.
Yeah.
And in the following day, Saturday, citizen show me for borrow quick loan. Not me news car. And to me give quick loan, 100 and I need 260 series that very day. And you may weigh me two times. Time now, boy, so okay, I said, we should quickly. Vote and I mean, and to wake and why 100 cities and to me, Danyamia.
And what 1,000?
And I'm at 1,000.
You there 200 no crefrimu, a bomber 900.
All
right, thank you. Congrats. All right. Eccles Collateral Angel Investor was say, what be a juma, a fit a confirm yensa, a bada dua, so, bra, or babuau. Was see uncle a Casbin FM front decks. No akwaje eye forms no afele obedi form 0266 999020. Hello.